Hello and welcome to another episode of Dork Tales. This is generic fantasy setting number 17735, season 3, episode 1. Hi everybody.
Hey.
Hey.
We survived. We're in season 3. How you feeling?
I'm surprised I've lasted this long.
Me too. We should. Are you saying we should throw you out? Like, what's going on?
No, but there have been a few times I've been concerned.
Yeah. I was legitimately concerned last session.
About what?
About dying.
Dragon?
I was dying.
The dragon?
Yeah.
Total party kill.
Yeah.
It was fine.
I was legitimately concerned about a TPK there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. All right.
I'm just trying to get my sheet to load up again because I got a black screen instead of my sheet.
Yeah,
That's
technical difficulties
not very
are
useful.
wild tonight. So hey everybody,
Rampant.
welcome. It is September 2020. We've made it 9 months into this. Hey Sylvester, good to see you in the chat. How did you enjoy the new intro? I thought it was pretty fun. I blew my voice out a lot doing that. But anyway, hello and welcome to Generic Fantasy Setting. This is season 3 where things get down and dirty. I am your Dungeon Master Kelly, and tonight I am joined by my 4 party members. Why don't we go ahead and start introducing ourselves with Mike.
Hey guys, I'm Mike. I am playing Xeno Rightwing. He is a half-elf ranger.
All right. Hello, Christine.
Hi, I'm Christine, and I'm playing Malia Sunsworn, the Dwarven Tempest Cleric of Vela.
And hello, Winter.
Hi, I'm Winter. I play Mars, the Tiefling Rogue.
And hello, Amy.
Hello.
I know I
I'm
said
Amy.
"and" before, but
What? I can and
featuring Amy.
And. Oh no, I'm the feet.
You're the feature.
You're the feet. You're the feet.
Yeah.
We had to wait till level 4 to take you.
Oh. I was thinking
But-
like in music, like when you have a guest artist featuring something and it's like, yeah. It's
In
not...
film terms, that's a lot more money.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
isn't a music. This is a movie.
Is it? Okay.
This isn't a music. This is not a music.
This is not a music.
This is not a music. I am not
a
amused.
mute. Yeah. Anyway, hi, I'm Amy and I'm playing Tia Armstrong, the half-orc druid.
Oh God, guys! Before we start
my
today,
menagerie's growing.
your menagerie's
The
growing. Yeah, 'cause
menagerie.
you need a better light.
I was
You
about,
get-
thought you were about to say you need a better life.
Well,
I
not,
was gonna
I mean-
be like,
not
you're
wrong.
not wrong. However,
However it came out is how it is. And also joining everybody tonight, of course, is everybody's favorite dragon girl, Farah, who is voiced by me when I get possessed by, her.
Yeah.
She's just showing up and leaving whenever she wants to.
Yeah.
There are legitimate times where I don't actually remember things that she said as being from me. So that stage of NPC is always interesting. So hey everybody, how's it going? We are in season 3 right now. And before we begin, is there anything that anybody wants to talk about before we start everything off?
I don't think so.
Not particularly. Just I want everyone to know that it is Spetber the 16th.
It is.
Spetber. I also want to say
16.
hello to Magic Mendel in the chat. Good to see you. All right, so for those of you tuning in for the first time, what a weird place to tune in. This is season 3, episode...
1.
No, I know, yeah, but like cumulatively, episode...
I don't know. I don't math.
There were
lot.
35 episodes in season 2, and there were 23 episodes in season 1. 25. This is episode a lot.
Episode several.
Episode plus. So the story of this game has already been shown in our intro, but basically, if you're tuning in for the first time, this is a homebrew setting on the world of Ylos, which is a world that has a bunch of new gods that found the world some 9,000-10,000 years ago, already intact and existing well, and our party is learning that there are some dastardly doings in ancient history that are coming back to haunt this world. With that, we might as well pick up right where we left off, which is there on the shores of the old capital of Apesh, the desert continent. Well, the formerly desert continent until you guys got your hands on it.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Everything is.
Everything is great. We're great. How are you? So as you were making your way back to shore after escaping the Feywild and being transported back to the Prime Realm, you found yourselves on a dwarven cruise liner called the Stormhammer. As you made your way back to shore, you were attacked by a blue dragon who you inadvertently made homeless, and by flooding the entire continent with water. And, you know, blue dragons live in caves. So good job.
Not a fan.
She was not a fan, and she almost wrecked you good and proper. However, the timely intervention of a friendly NPC allowed you to get the advantage to whoop her ass. And so it is with that we find ourselves. Am I here?
And then Tia killed the dragon.
And then Tia killed the
No
dragon.
one is dead. It's fine.
Anymore.
So the game ended with a little bit of climax, or climactic. Don't give me that look. It can be used for other things.
No, I'm. It's about the dragon.
Oh,
being
okay. I thought it was about the
fetid.
climaxing. I'm like,
No,
look, if
I was
wanna...
making faces before you said the thing.
Oh, what? Okay. Well, I can't look at you all the time, Amy. I'm sorry.
No, that's your problem.
So it is a problem. So basically, they. God, I'm really on focus tonight. I'm just
Sorry.
so overwhelmed by season 3. In a heated battle with the blue dragon, they came to blows. Now, earlier in the season, they had learned that when dragons die, they don't actually pass on. They remain trapped inside of their bones forever, rotting down until they are nothing but an eternally tormented ghost on the wind. In spite of this, and traveling with a gold dragon party member, they decided that right down the party lines, half of them were going to just spare the dragon and take it out of commission and then probably find a way to deal with it later, and the other half were just set to kill it. They did so, managing to wound it to the point of bleed out, at which point the cleric saved the day, or saved the dragon's day at the very least. It bites people. Tia usually turns into a bear and bites people. You'll see when you listen to it. And thus began a wedge in the party between basically actually left side, right side right now if you're looking at the frame.
I didn't mean to kill the dragon.
Zeno never actually mentioned that he was going to kill the dragon either.
There was a vibe.
Yeah,
He never you failed your vibe check.
You failed your vibe check, bruh.
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't fail my vibe check.
Why? Because you're vibing all over the place, and we noticed.
Yeah.
I was on the ship. Nobody else was. I was vibing by myself.
All by myself.
Oh, no.
No.
Copyright claim. All
One
by...
is the loneliest number.
One is the loneliest number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some
Okay.
vibes.
Let me just close one thing, and then we will start game right now.
Neat.
Fine.
Hey, Stu, how's it going?
Vibe intensify.
Vibe intensifies. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't find the damn soundtrack, so I was trying to narrate while I was looking for our soundtrack. So tonight's story begins several minutes after we ended our last season. In front of you, as you subdue the dragon and watch as it falls into a deep, unconscious stupor. The shimmering shape that shot across the sky there on glowing wings and cut it down from the air so that you could actually fight it on the land, walks toward you. Dressed in long... you don't dress in long. Dressed in shining armor and with long, pale hair cascading down to his shoulders. You will immediately recognize the Aasimar known as Viceland, former member of Nothing Ventured. The party name which you God, this is great. The party name which you presently possess, and which formerly belonged to Edagon the Wise, Lady Marine, Skillian the Brave, and Pip Marin. He approaches and introduces himself to you, saying, "Nothing Ventured, I presume."
Yep.
"My name is
What?
Viceland." I believe that we have some things to discuss.
That's probably a good idea.
Okay.
He turns and looks at the blue dragon. And as he does, you'll see the red wings with a slight shimmer to them fold and collapse, disappearing underneath his armor.
Neat.
What would you do here?
We have it so that she can't attack can't attack people, taking out frustration with us on them. Preferably not attack us again either.
I can handle that.
Awesome.
One moment.
Mally's just gonna drop and sit on the ground. She's just like, this was
tough.
This was a thing.
Oh, Tia has definitely switched back to being humanoid. She's not still just like a big thing of air. I figured
All right.
that was a given at the end of last game.
Sounds good. All right, so Viceland will go over, place his hand on the side of the dragon's head, and anybody listening will be able to hear him speaking in Celestial if you speak it, coming across like a high Latin. I bind you from doing harm to yourself and to others for 1 year and a day. He lays a geas down on the dragon, who remains unconscious in her pain, and then turns back to you. That should suffice for now. There are ways to lift that, but she should be subdued. Although, if any of you is skilled at polymorphy, I would,
Look over at Farah.
Yeah, I can do it, she says. Just something manageable. So let me do a mood check for Farah. Oh, she's actually in an okay mood. So, on a scale of humanoid to not humanoid.
Folian.
Cool. She will cast Polymorph on the dragon, transporting it into the... It's a blue dragon. So it will be transmorphed into a golden retriever.
Oh! Good dog. Bad dog.
That not a good.
That's
It's the,
bad dog.
it's the best I could think of. It only lasts an hour or two.
Might as well.
And it's easier to carry. Maybe I should have picked a cat. A dog will be fine. So what brings you all the way out here?
Does anyone else care to explain?
Edagon.
Of course.
And,
Let me guess. This, he'll wave a hand at the newly formed ocean, is your doing?
So it would seem.
Didn't
Did he
know
tell
it
you
would
to do this?
This was
Not this part per
Yeah.
se, but so you know that last thing you did with them, with the purple stuff, and yeah, that's breaking.
I could feel it.
So that's why we were here.
How goes your quest to reclaim them?
It's going.
Yeah.
We need to get back to Edagon now.
Yeah, we need to get back to our own continent.
Well,
I do
specifically
know a
back
quick...
to him.
Yeah.
I don't want to go find him again. That took too long.
Well, if you need a way back to Toulouse, I can make it. There's a magic circle nearby that I should be able to get you close, and at least into Skilly Town, if not into Edagon's tower itself.
That would be fantastic.
How
We have enough
about
time that I can see the temple first.
You take as long as you feel comfortable with. I'm here on a pilgrimage that I've just completed. My schedule is pretty free for the next month.
Convenient.
I'm gonna go find an inn.
Yeah, that's a good call. I
Well,
want to
we
sleep.
need to rest.
Yeah.
Then rest you shall. If you are interested, Priestess Sunsworn.
Yes.
Yes? I've heard stories of you.
Good, I hope.
Very good. Saviors of Apache, heroes of Dog Run Bridge. They're good stories. I look forward to hearing many more. If you wish, your wounds and any inconveniences you may be suffering from can easily be healed at the Temple of Vela. Or Amvila, as they say here.
Be nice.
Or you can settle for a debaucherous inn.
A debaucherous inn. There's no other inns? I mean, not that I'm complaining, but...
Well, there are
Sign
many
me
inns,
up.
but generally I find that with adventurers it's one of the two flavors, and given that you are traveling with a Nernite...
thought you were gonna say a right wing.
Oof. Burn.
I mean, we do have a reputation.
I think she still
Maybe
has you beat, my friend.
Settle
It's
with the
true. temple,
and if you want to, you can go out and entertain yourselves with your stuff in a safe place.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And Mally at this point is probably carefully cleaning her hammer off with a soft cloth of some sort. I'm like, all right, polish the jewel, keep it in good shape. It's done a lot of work today.
well, if you would care to join me, we can make our way back.
That would be fantastic. Let's.
Before long, he has you back at the Temple of Vela, or Amvila as it is, of course, on Apesh. As you approach, you see that it is a tremendous ziggurat, made of glistening white stone, flecked with gold and veins of silver running through all of its stark white pillaries. And pillars, one might say. There are entrances at the bottom, and what looks like a platform for sacrifices or rituals nearest to the sky. It's the tallest building in the city. What you'll notice about the old capital is that it smells. It smells like an honest-to-God city, and by that, it smells like piss. Nothing says civilization more than an alley stinking with human urine.
Ugh. People are gross.
However, it's cleaner than it was a while ago, and you get the sense that this place has been refreshed. The canals that once dotted this landscape are suddenly overflowing again. And it's been long enough since you accidentally traversed the Feywild that the silt and many layers of caked-on sand have been slowly eroded down to just a slightly grainy muck. The water is almost drinkable again in these canals. And as you think that, you see a young, well, kind of hard to say, a halfling of some kind. Obviously male, you see, as you round the corner and see him pissing into one of these streams of water that washes down the edge of the street. Hey! Top of the evening, hey, to ya! He tips his little cap and continues pissing, this time drunkenly on his own hairy feet.
Oh, gross.
Well, as you can see, you caused a lot of interesting events to transpire here.
Yeah, and we missed most of it.
Well, how long were you gone?
Like 2 months?
3 months?
3?
I don't like
Apparently.
whenever this started
It felt
happening.
like 2 days.
Yeah,
It felt like 2 days, but it's been actually a few months.
yeah.
How was that?
Faye.
You plane shifted.
Yeah.
Wilds. Yeah.
Yeah, we were in the wilds.
So
When
that's
the
what you call
temple's
it.
collapsing on your head, you take any exit.
That is true.
Even if it's a cracked portal.
And we did that.
We met
Right through.
one of your teammates.
We did.
How is she?
seemed well.
Yeah.
She seems to have an ever-expanding pack of talking, walking dogs.
She always had a fondness for awakened animals.
Although she seemed to think that she'd only been there for like 10 years.
Yeah, the time dilation is much worse than she realized.
Yeah.
I think, hadn't she mentioned something about... She'd been in a few other places as well, I thought. Hadn't she said something along those lines?
Yeah, but she thought she'd only been gone from here for like 10 or 15 years.
Yeah.
Little did she know.
Yeah.
I can't give you my honest appraisal of the places I'm going to tell you about, but the temple is nearby. I'll take you there for rest and recovery, but if you want to go find a place, I have heard stories of several places of debauchery. The naughty hawk, the smart hag, the jazzy shark, and but if you're looking for a place just to relax and have a comfortable time, there's a wonderful bed and breakfast called Little Cinnamon.
Sounds adorable.
Oh, that sounds positively cozy.
It was last time I stayed here. Please, come with me. He'll lead you toward the Temple of Vela. And as you... No, the Frisky Mermaid's in a different city. I'm sorry, Stu was asking. As you head over, you will find yourself at the base of this immense ziggurat, lit up in the darkness of the night with great sconces dangling from gold chains. This place is opulent. This place... There's so much money. Is somebody tapping something?
I just scratched my face.
No, it sounds like someone's kicking something. It's weird. Okay, well, if it's none of you, then I have no idea. It might be the dog wagging his tail against the door. I don't know.
Oh.
It happens.
Doggo. Good doggo.
All right. So you will find yourself at the base of this immense, shining temple to Vela. It is incredibly opulent, one of the few shining gems of Arashinabi, the old capital city of Apesh. And with that, he will lead you through a humble side entrance, where you will see several priests of Vela or Amvila, ushering around several altar children, doing their typical rituals, people in largely seminary here. And just for a moment as you enter there, what I want from you, Malia, I want you to make me a religion roll, specifically just you, and I want Mars to make me a will save.
11.
11? Okay.
23.
All right. So as you head inside, you are going to immediately know exactly where everything is, or where everything should be in a proper Temple of Vela. And looking around, you will get an immediate sense of seminary. All of these youth that are running around, you went through the exact same thing in your early training.
Youth.
Sorry. And we're seeing into like the main area where, like, I guess that probably there's an altar and that sort of thing, right?
Yes, you're in a side vestibule that leads into the main corridor at the center of the ziggurat.
Okay. Malia's going to like make whatever, I haven't come up with what the kind of ritual motions are, but probably some form of genuflection, kind of like, thankful you saved my ass. Like, I appreciate. So mutter something of like what the prayer of Thanksgiving is, and just kind of like respect, essentially.
Shine on. Shine on, you Stardust Crusader. I lost my new dice. Oh no.
Oh no.
No.
Not the new dice.
It's like the same color as the freaking carpet.
I was gonna say, luckily they're usually like fun colors and not the same as the carpet.
No, I literally just got like ones that are raspberry colored. Oh wait, no, I just lost
no.
a normal red one. All right, whatever, I don't care.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just re-added one of my sets of dice to my desktop pool.
Nice. All right, I guess I'll just have to pull out this monster.
The
The
extra,
extra life. The one
Nice.
that damages the table every time I roll it.
The
Yep.
funky
All right,
thunk.
so as you enter through that side, you are going to hear some hushed tones. There's a tiefling there. You see that? The horned one, a Nernite.
And I guess I'm like doop 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 doop.
You will actually immediately get the sense that you're not welcome. However, your presence is being monitored. You get the feeling like you're the new girlfriend at the family reunion.
Ooh.
Does
Yeah.
Malia pick it up at all?
You will definitely see that people bristle. However, as soon as you enter, they will take one look at you, some of the younger students, and then a look down at your hammer. Are you, pardon me, priestess, are you Priestess Malia Sunstorm?
Sunstorm,
Sunstorm.
yes.
I'm sorry, I stuttered. I'm Lutek, the apprentice cleric. He says, looking over at you. He's a halfling man, just approaching middle age, with a very Martin Freeman kind of look to him. You know, bulbous nose, blonde hair, looking kind of up toward you. And this must be, sir. He will bow again for Viceland, and then a smaller genuflection to the rest of you. Yeah, so basically Bilbo. Basically BB.
BB.
Basically Bilbo.
What's up, BB?
What's up, BB?
What do you all do?
Well, if I'm noticing, but like, I don't think I'm really put off by it at all. By the murmurs and the stares, I'm like, heck yeah.
I'll greet the apprentice cleric, and if I notice anybody in particular giving her a nasty look or something, I'm gonna glare at them.
It'd be so funny. I can imagine.
Roll me intimidation with advantage.
But I also want to roll charisma so that I can hold her hand and be like, hey.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
You're so cute.
Oh my gosh.
How's
that's gonna
charisma? 23.
That's pretty damn good.
Mommy Vela.
It's gonna be 17.
17 and 23. All right, so you'll hold Malia's hand and give kind of a smart. Give me your smarmy look.
I just
Oh.
kind of gonna look at the whole. You can't really hold her hand. You're too tall.
That's what makes it adorable.
She's gonna kind of look at you. And go,
You're too
you're
big.
fine.
Head pat. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do
It's gonna
that.
be more like the back of the back pat sort of thing.
Yeah.
So I'm. How can I help you tonight? High priestess.
Iceland was just showing us in. We were going to take a moment to rest and recuperate, and we were.
Do you need
departing
quarters here?
our-
I can absolutely get some of the traveling bishopry's quarters ready for you.
Oh, did the rest of you were thinking about this, the cinnamon? something
I was
other.
thinking about one of the other ends, but I think you should totally take the chance and stay here.
Okay.
What's a bishop?
A high up member of the clergy.
I'm just gonna poke Farah in the side.
Ah, stop it.
You stop.
Please stop it, your bishopship.
I'm bishop.
traveling bishop.
Not traveling either.
I think you're a bishop.
Then once.
I'd
Sorry,
be happy
I'm.
to take quarters. I don't want to put anybody out, however, and I certainly don't want to take anything that I haven't earned when it comes to rank.
There's no one there at the moment. It's kept for traveling members of the church who of high rank like yourself.
Thank
See,
you, then.
there you go.
Viceland will lean in. After the display I saw earlier tonight, I think that considering yourself of a higher rank than you previously thought might not be incorrect.
Well, that's weird.
You called, she answered.
Yeah, I'm still getting over that myself.
Prepare the room, please. Yes, sir. And he will scuttle off to do that, while the rest of the novice clerics will move around you. They're of all different species and genders, and will proceed to heal you all up to full over the course of about 5 minutes. It does take them a few tries because they're pretty low level.
That's fair.
I mean, I'll assist with it all.
Yeah. Does anybody have any lingering conditions on them?
No.
I don't think so.
I think you guys
Okay.
had all succeeded on getting out of frightened.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been able to act out that.
Yeah, because you guys had
I
were
crossed it
able to
off.
move forward at the end.
Yeah.
All right. So, there it is. Takes 10 minutes. If you could do me one more favor. Go and find the head priest. Ask that a feast be set up. He mutters into the halfling's ear. Yes, sir, right away. And he will scuttle off. Given what we've seen, I think that tonight, before you head off to that bed and breakfast, if you can wait just a couple of minutes. In the High Priest's chamber, there should be something interesting waiting for you. And we can discuss more before you go and carouse. If that's alright with you.
What rush do you want to do? I mean, I was planning on staying here.
I mean, I don't exactly have plans. So.
Yeah, what plans? What plans? We don't have
I don't know,
plans.
you're the ones who wanted to carouse.
Bath.
I mean, I don't.
Not
really
that I
have-
turned down a good ale, but
I mean, I can hold on for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not in
Bath.
any rush. I mean, I would like to. Yeah, bath
Bath.
Mars, we're gonna get you a bath, trust me.
and sleep.
I'm sure we'll find one. There's more than enough water here.
Yes. We saw to that.
Saltwater
Yeah.
bath.
Yeah, but then you need a
think those are
freshwater
good for your
bath
health.
to
Yeah, but
rinse it all off.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that just means a longer bath.
That is a
baths.
good point.
Then you spend so much time in water, and then you get all shriveled up and gross.
I'm gonna set this dog down, I think. Viceland says.
We just all spent like a day in water. Or have you forgotten about like dropping into
Yeah.
the ocean?
That's kind of why I want
a
the
different,
non-salt.
different water, though.
Oh, what a cute doggy, one of the priestesses says.
Not a cute doggy.
Don't touch the
Careful
dog.
with that.
Careful, careful. That's
Just
a
careful with that one.
sentient being.
Of course, all animals are sentient beings, ma'am.
No, I mean
This
literally.
is a special one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
a transmogrified blue dragon.
That. Yeah. That's that.
Oh!
Just be careful.
She nearly killed us earlier.
How long is that spell gonna be holding for?
I don't know, like about, I don't know, an hour?
Hour.
Ish?
Yeah, like
It hasn't
movement
been an
time.
hour yet. We're okay.
Do you have like a
Right?
dog house or like a...
Dragon house?
As useful as that would be, I don't think they have a dragon house here.
Oh.
Okay, well, just someone set a clock for 50 minutes.
Malia's gonna give her a little bit of healing to like just not be in severe discomfort.
The dragon?
Pain sort of thing, yeah.
The dragon's presently unconscious, so healing will bring them back to consciousness.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
You can, and then you have a... if you want to, yeah, absolutely.
I was just thinking make it more comfortable so it's not like in horribly agonizing pain or anything.
Okay, sure.
But
So,
not bringing it to consciousness.
well,
Not what I was trying to do.
That unfortunately you got one or the other, so you can heal it, make it more comfortable.
I mean, it's unconscious. She's not feeling anything anyway.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, it has as many hit points as a golden retriever should.
Like-
Okay.
2.
If
1.
it loses all of its hit points, it goes back to its original form. So I think it's
Okay.
it's
I'll leave it
probably
be then.
okay.
Yeah, I think it kind of does what like my wild shape does.
It's basically wild shape, yeah.
Yeah.
So a couple of minutes pass. You're all healed up, and Lukas, the halfling, oh, pardon me, Lusek, the halfling, comes and gets you. Please, follow me. Right this way.
Okay.
He leads you down an immense corridor. You can see that the architecture of old Apesh is alive and well even in this more modern temple. The vaulted ceilings stand almost 50 feet above you. In sharp relief, everything here is polished and beautiful. And before long, as your echoing footsteps take you down toward a more private area of the ziggurat, you will find yourselves in a large banquet hall.
Ooh.
Neat.
And in front of you, on a long table that you imagine that most of the seminary students probably eat at together, almost like a cafeteria, along this long 60-foot wide table, is a sumptuous feast full of food and drink. All manner of food, all manner of drink. It looks amazing. Viceland approaches, still carrying the dog behind him. This is for you.
Really?
My favorite person right now.
Everything is great.
I'm fond of you as well, Tia. Eat.
Begins eating.
Yeah.
Join
All
us.
right, it takes... I don't see
Stories
the
over ale.
Yeah.
All right, so this feast takes 1 hour to consume and disappears at the end of that time. The beneficial effects do not set in until this hour is over. Up to 12 creatures can partake. A creature that partakes in this feast gains several benefits. The creature is cured of all diseases and poison, becomes immune to poison and being frightened, makes all wisdom saving throws with advantage, and its hit point maximum increases by 2d10. So I'm just gonna say that that's gonna raise you all by 17 temporary hit points.
Whoa.
How long did this last?
24 hours.
Nice.
And what is it that's doing this?
Eating the food.
Just eating the banquet.
Yep,
Yes.
This is a spell called Hero's Feast.
Amazing.
Nice.
Takes 10 minutes to prepare, costs 1,000 gold, and boom.
Oh. Woo.
Looking
I mean,
around the hall,
for a
then, are there other people that are also here that give off the same sort of vibe, or is it just us?
Which vibe? That you're being watched?
Like,
or-
no. Like, Hero's Feast seems like a very big, grand thing. So, like, how many other people are also here partaking in this like banquet?
Just you?
Well,
We're
Can you
just
make
that
people to
awesome.
do this?
And Viceland. Actually, one moment, please. I gotta... the dragon does not wake up to eat, unfortunately.
It's probably for the best.
She rolled a 1 on her con save to wake up, so...
Oh.
Aw,
Nice.
baby. I'm kind of sad.
You can see a little spit bubble going in and out of the dog's nose.
Oh.
Or a little snot bubble.
Okay.
Dear.
This is really good. Like, it's just good food. It's... Or, Farah says, pulling on a chicken wing.
I will too.
I'm gonna enjoy the food and drink and start regaling Viceland with the tale of the temple. I'm sure you remember some of these, as I have a feeling you guys had a hand in either setting or resetting some of them.
We reset a few. We bypassed most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lucky.
We went in through a back way, originally.
Did you have to deal with the Sphinx?
Yes. But that was actually fairly easy. Riddles...
Yeah, but by the time we got to her, she was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
nuts.
And you send her
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. Actually, we managed to distract and contain her long enough to hold. God, what the hell is
Banishment.
it called?
Now
Yeah.
may her heart and soul be healed by Vela's light and the love of her fellow Celestials. And she
I'm
should
sure-
heal.
hope.
I'm sure she'll be fine now. You know, now that she's back there.
Hmm. Still,
Did you guys
that's-
ever discover the underneath part to there? There's stairs that go down, and then there's this long, narrow thing that goes over like lava to whatever their
Hmm.
engine thing was that they used
World engine, Terra
Yeah.
engine,
Terra engine.
Terra engine.
to. I think that's what caused the flooding.
Melt sand to make water.
I'm-
Not actually, but
We knew that there was something that was going on down there, but we overruled Edagon in going to look for it. It wasn't the purpose of our mission,
They'd been doing some form of sacrifice,
which is
To
why
keep
we
it
didn't want to
running.
get involved with it.
but it was what was holding back the curse.
Hmm.
The desert.
Yeah.
So in, restarting it, we, took out the desert.
yeah.
Destroyed the
Push
elven
some-
curse that held Apache in its vice grip for thousands of years.
Well, I mean, I think it's still there if the Terra engine gets stopped again, maybe.
Is it?
I don't know how it works.
I think we have a few thousand years to find out.
Yeah.
Probably.
I will be long
I'll
dead,
be
by,
dead
then.
by then.
Yep.
Hmm.
We almost died doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, Farrah,
She
you'll
would
probably
walkway
still be
kept
kicking
collapsing.
around.
Yeah.
Huh?
You'll probably
I
still
mean-
be kicking around in a couple thousand years.
Wait,
You know,
I mean,
that's
maybe.
nothing for you.
how long do dragons live?
I don't know. I mean,
Because you were encased in amber, so like
yeah, I was in
you were.
the vault. Like I was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're not in the vault, how long do dragons live?
Well, I mean,
I don't
that
know,
gold
like-
dragon that we met was what, 5,000?
I don't.
What? You talking about Timidius?
Timidius.
Like, I think it was like 3,000. He's
Three?
pretty old. Two or
Yeah, he
three?
was- He was an old dude, man.
I don't know. Dragons look different now than they used to. Like, my I don't know. They're. Don't get me wrong, she says. I mean, like, seeing him in his, his dragon form.
Yeah.
It was impressive.
They're pretty impressive things.
Yeah, he's a little small, but like, I mean, my dad was a bit bigger. My mom was a bit bigger too.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know.
Different.
How much bigger?
Yeah,
He was pretty sizable.
I don't know, like 2 or 3 times as big, something like that.
That's a
Mhm.
big dragon.
He was okay. I've seen bigger.
Dragons come in all shapes and sizes.
Your parents were two times bigger than Timidius was?
Yeah, or so. I mean, he was curled up. It was kind of hard to tell.
That's
I mean, it was
fair.
kind of like the difference between a house cat and a dog. Like.
That's a big dog.
Yeah, I mean, like, the great red worm was, about as big as, I don't know, a little bit bigger than the tomb.
Okay.
Ali's just gonna start
the-
choking on her ale.
You mean the tomb
the-
we escaped from? Like
Yeah.
that thing?
The
dra- that was-
pyramid.
He
That
was about that tall. I mean, I saw him at it was easy to see him at a distance, but,
If he's
He
that
was
big, of
the
course. he is.
size of the pyramid.
Well, I mean, he can get smaller. I mean,
Huge.
that's dragons. We're big when we're cool.
I mean, you're cool and you're not that big.
Shut up.
Not yet, anyways.
I'm working on it, okay? I'm drinking milk. I'm eating carbs.
You'll get there. But you're just as cool right now.
No, I'm stuck.
Someone who said that? Who told?
Timidius, wasn't it?
Was it Timidius who said that?
That
Said
she
what?
would never be
That there was something that happened to the.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's always a way for these
It's
things.
what we do.
We've
We
done
figure
weird
out
things.
impossible things.
We got you, baby girl.
We haven't even been doing this that long.
Yeah. We gonna
Just-
Imagine what like
Bye.
4 more years will do.
Oh
We have
man.
to do this for 4 years.
We'll just be insane.
How long have you been doing it already?
Like
4
6
months?
months?
6
4
months?
I don't know. I've
Something
lost
like
track of
that?
time.
A few months? Not long.
When the earthquakes began, right?
Yeah, actually, right then.
Just about that.
Shockingly, yeah. How did you guess?
Well, you started just at the end of summertime, and it's late spring now, so you're coming up on about 9 or 10 months.
No.
Look at that. Oh yeah.
Right, and there was the months that we were gone, so probably 6 months.
Yeah.
Dog Run Bridge was in late fall.
Yeah. That was a thing.
It was a thing. That was a very impressive thing. I'm actually very impressed.
I was too, actually. I didn't think it was gonna go that smooth.
I didn't think we
1,000
were going to
knots?
survive that.
Something like that.
Well, half of them didn't come over the bridge. Half of them went up some other way.
Half of them didn't come over the bridge because we were there.
Half of them didn't show up, and it had nothing to do with us. They were gone before we got.
If you say it like that, it makes us sound less cool.
Yes,
If
I
we-
realize, but I'd rather be humble.
Tia, if we had a bard, they would never accept. Half of them just didn't show up. They'd be like, no, half of them didn't come onto the bridge because we were so awesome and they were so
But
scared.
half of them just didn't show up.
That is
Ugh.
true.
Yeah, but that makes it no fun.
I
You're
prefer
cute.
being alive.
That's funny. So what's your next plan?
Get back to Edagon.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
How many days do you need before you do that?
I just need to sleep. I don't think I
I-
got.
I
Well,
would-
maybe a day so we can talk to Uri.
I mean, I wouldn't
visit
mind
a bit.
spending a day visiting this. Like, this is pretty cool.
I do kind of want to see his palace.
I wouldn't mind seeing his palace either. Also, wouldn't mind seeing what this, what the city has to offer for buying.
And what about you, Nernite?
Yeah, Nernite.
No comment.
Her name is Mars.
Hmm.
You can use her name.
I can. I'm just doing a little bit of playful ribbing. She and
little
I are
hard to tell
diametrically
in this
opposed.
place.
It seems like something I should be doing.
That's fair.
Yeah, no. That makes sense.
What will you be doing with your forever? Right now they're talking about how it'll take... what? Thousands of years for that to reset?
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't really thought of forever since. I don't think I've ever thought of forever and what that means to me. You know?
No?
That's kind of a big question.
Well, perhaps I'll see you there.
Maybe.
You do know, right?
What?
You're one of Nern's chosen.
I may have had an idea or two.
Tieflings, like Asamar.
Mm-hmm. And I have
We
a
don't-
twin out there.
Yes, and you don't die easily.
That explains a lot.
My parents were human.
Mm-hmm.
But as an Asamar, I easily walked among the ruins in Mog and in Apesh 500 years ago. You're not going to age. Not until she wills it.
So I better not piss her off.
Well, there's always defecting to the other team.
Looks at Malia.
Malia will just wiggle her eyebrows at her.
Mhm.
Come to the light side. We have cookies and feasts and ale.
Now you see, that's what the dark side said, and it was a freaking lie.
Well, look in front of you!
There's
we literally have
a
cookies!
feast.
Literally cookies.
Literally cookies! Join us, Mars.
Literally cookies.
Literally.
Trade your horns in for a halo.
Of fire. And lightning.
Okay, that would look really cool.
It would look really cool.
Fire, lightning, halo.
How do I get one? I don't think I do.
You
Get a
could
lot more
Again.
devote.
apply at seminary.
No,
I
I
only
think
a
I got
5-year
another
ranks.
path for me.
Fling a hammer around.
I think I'm
That's-
gonna pass on the on the halo part as well.
I have a feeling my path's gonna be a little more chaotic and
I
I'm
am
hoping for
chaotic.
wings.
natural.
Well,
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's soft. Sorry. What?
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe she's soft. It's like trying to say soft, but soft. It's soft.
Soft.
It's soft.
So soft.
It's so
well. If we're gonna part ways here, I'll see you. Come find me.
Yeah. We need to rest.
Rest time.
Yes, I very much need to rest.
Tired.
We haven't had like a full like just relaxation mode since going into the pyramid, hey?
That's
pretty
true.
much.
Because
Except
there
for the
was
time
no
you all
peaceful
like
rest
went into that
in-
magical hot tub.
Okay, yeah, that was really good.
That ended with snakes, remember?
Oh, yeah, right.
It ended
snakes.
with one snake that we took care of.
And evil paper.
Oh, right.
That we took care of.
But it was not restful.
No.
It was
I will
restful until
offer a cheers to Viceland.
Cheers.
And I actually have some of that water from there too. And it's gonna be great when I open
You
it
still
up.
have the corpse water?
I do have the corpse water.
Mm.
I have the corpse water, I have the hot tub water, and I have an elemental.
I thought you
Please
said
don't
the-
mix those up.
Mike, I thought you said I have the hot dog water.
You know it.
Making
I
some
think-
soup.
Like the whole group is just probably going to descend into like slightly hysterical
Chaos.
giggles.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, the rest of the hour will pass fairly well. Toward the end, as you're cleaning up your meal, Farah will say, "I'm gonna go take the dog for a walk."
That's probably a good idea.
Is the dog awake?
Have fun with that, Farah.
Will
Do
it?
you want some company?
No, I'm good.
Aye.
All right, and she will take the golden retriever out to go piddle. It's finally starting to wake up and is lumbering around, glaring at all of you.
Not surprised.
Malia's going to give her a like, could I let you die?
You're looking.
Ruff,
Better.
ruff, ruff.
She'll kind of go, you didn't survive
Sorry.
without my intervention. So
About that.
Look, we go outside and I can turn you into a different creature, okay? Look, if you don't like being a dog, how about a ferret?
Or
A dung
lizard?
beetle? Well, I don't know. Don't talk to me like that. Alright, and she will walk the blue dragon out. You will all have the benefit of your bonus.
Can you remind me what the advantage was on? Was it just saving throws?
It was on advantage on will saves. It was the temporary hit points. It
Yeah, I got that.
was
On wisdom saves. Okay.
on wisdom saves. Yeah.
Yeah, and you said it was something like 17 temporary hit points. Right?
17
For 24 hours.
for 24 hours, which are good. So you
Yeah.
lose those first. Let's see, and then you also got for one, you become immune to poison and being frightened for 24 hours.
Okay.
Solid.
Yeah, it's pretty great. Like literally, a dragon could appear in front of you and be like, "I'm a dragon." You're like, "Yeah, I had a nice dinner."
So cool. You're literally the third one I've seen this week. Not special anymore.
I think this is the first time we've really stayed in or stayed around a Temple of Vela for any length of time without like having other stuff
Destroying
to
it?
do.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did destroy
guys.
one once.
So we're all being very careful.
Explosive
think-
arrows?
Malia is going to get cleaned up and all that, and then go spend some time in the temple doing like prayer stuff that she hasn't done for quite a while now, besides like informal at the side of the road stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's going to take the chance to reconnect with all that stuff.
All right. So you will go do that. The rest of you head out on the town.
Yeah.
All right. So where you head first?
Huh.
Where did we leave Prince Uri? Or King Uri? He's a king now.
He's a king, as far as I know.
Oh.
I'm gonna make a roll for if I want to go to the Naughty Hawk or the bed and breakfast.
Okay. Little Cinnamon or the Naughty Hawk?
Yeah.
What? Not the Jazzy
High,
Shark?
high on the D20 is cinnamon. I got a
roll.
nat 1.
Get naughty.
Literally, nat 1.
All right. So you all are headed to the Naughty Shark, or pardon me, to the Naughty Hawk.
See, part of me hopes that it's a play on words, so it's like actually just an image of like a very like a wooden hawk that's like full of wood grain knots.
That would
No.
actually be hilarious.
It would be so funny.
No, not in
It's
this
just like-
place.
No.
Well, I mean, that's where Zeno is going. You don't need to follow.
Okay. No, Tia needs to get her freak on. Okay, 33.
She's had some disturbing experiences, okay?
It is true.
There was so many eyes,
So many.
and none of you know.
No.
You head in, you find your way down to the Naughty Hawk. As you're going, you're set upon by beggars and people leaning out of alleyways asking you for both coin and for good times. Before long, you will find your way down the well-lit streets toward the Naughty Hawk, which is in one of the lower areas of town. A little bit of water pools to about a thimble deep all around you. Every
Naturally.
footstep sloshes.
Classic.
And as you push through the curtain that serves as a front door above this old, and I do mean old, adobe style building that looks like it was built here 500, 600, 800 years ago, you will immediately find yourself at a hostess table. Well, pardon me, a hostess, podium, where a tall, rather radiant, high cheekboned, high elf is standing. Her scalp is completely shorn down to the skin and is tattooed with winding, elvish patterns of snakes.
Oh, cool.
She looks at you through a face that is both striking and accented with a number of silver and platinum rings through her nose, through her lips. Her ears have enough to function as a pair of tambourines if she shakes her head. She smiles as you enter. Hello. Welcome to the
evening.
Naughty Hawk.
We're looking for some accommodations.
Of course. How many of you are there?
4.
And how many beds do you need?
4, preferably.
Would you prefer these rooms be adjacent, adjoining, or inside of our shared dormitory?
Adjacent?
We can
Adjoin
absolutely
means
do
we
that.
wouldn't have to go through the hallway if we wanted to visit each other.
Yeah.
Would you like rooms with a dedicated powder room? Come
I'm
on.
okay. I'm okay on that front.
No. I don't think so.
Mara's probably you.
And where is your fourth member?
She's out on a walk at the moment.
Excellent. Well, here, she'll reach behind the counter and pull out a large red leather tome and a quill and hand it over to you. Please sign in the guest book, please. And please, here is the rooming contract, and she will unfurl a piece of parchment that has a number of checkboxes on it.
Whoa. Is it involved?
What does it
So
say?
she will put your room numbers at the top of it before she hands it to you, and as it says things like additional company requested. Please define preference. Additional services requested. Bath.
Extra charge? I mean,
Yes. Please fill this out, and I'll be able to charge you accordingly. Things like breakfast, dinner, lunch, alcohol. There's
Check.
different levels of it as well that say like unlimited.
Check, 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 check,
Okay.
check, check.
Are you going the full debauchery package?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ah, I see. You are looking to purchase our premium deluxe.
How much do I owe?
Can you please fill in the column there that dictates your preference of guest?
He will fill it in.
Please be as specific as possible. Physical traits and age are also appropriate. Do be warned, though, we do abide by local legalities.
what are the local legalities? No, I'm just kidding.
You must be of age of majority to be a guest.
That makes sense.
Is it not like that where we come from?
Thought that was a
It's
given.
it's like that where we're from too.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So it's
We're
just
seedy.
confirming.
We're seedy, but we're not that seedy.
That's a good
Seedy,
thing.
but not classless.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Cool.
The only types of never mind. So, what did you put down? What kind of companion are you looking for?
Give it to the imagination.
No, I'm putting him on the spot. If you're requesting it, I need to know.
yeah. He's probably looking for youngish, female, human, elf, anything in between that.
Okay.
Yeah. He likes some. Zeno likes women the way he looks. Tall, blonde,
So
athletic,
blonde.
Rich.
people who look rich.
Demure.
Yeah.
Demure.
Demure, really?
Athletic. Sorry, Total Recall references. Where it's like, you gotta tell us what you really feel, or else it won't be as comfortable. How do you
Yeah.
like your women? Bitchy, athletic, demure. That didn't seem to take. Athletic,
I mean, basically,
dirty,
yeah.
dirty. I like my women dirty.
Dirty.
Ugh.
I
I hate this.
Why? It's a great movie.
No, it's funny. It's just, oh god.
Did either of you check the companion box?
Hold on.
All of
Are
the
you still
above.
like, oh yeah.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for, Mars?
She'll just check all the boxes.
You gotta be specific what you
You
want.
gotta be specific. What do you want tonight? You can ask for multiple partners.
All of the
What?
above. Literally all of the above.
Every single person in this building.
I mean, you could theoretically, in theory, you could just put surprise me, but I don't think that's nearly as good of an option.
It's like, how much would that cost? All of the above.
How many are you hoping to have grace your presence?
Honestly, I'm tired. I just want one, but yeah,
Well,
I'll let you choose.
Unfortunately, unless I know your basic predilections, do you have any, or are you open to literally everything?
Eyes, help me.
You're pretty open to basically everything. If it walks, you're pretty
Remember
open
Thorn
to it.
bear murder.
Yeah, just describe him.
I miss him. Okay, so
at that point,
describing Thorn.
Zeno will lean over and start writing it for her.
Because her writing's really messy.
Goliath takes charge.
Yeah.
You know, does what he wants.
Yeah,
Can
that
be
one.
climbed like a
Mountain? Like a
Built,
bear?
built
Like a tree?
Built like the biggest tree in the world.
Yeah, that one. That one.
Or
It's a
anything
tall-
in between.
That's a tall order. Do you
Literally.
prefer? May I ask you 3 questions to help me narrow my selection down?
Yeah, sure.
When looking for a person to entertain you, do you generally prefer someone with a masculine demeanor, a feminine demeanor, or a mixed demeanor?
Guys, help. Mixed? Or
You've generally favored the masculine.
I have, and I haven't felt
There
pretty
was
in a
the,
long time, though.
What the water? The
The gin.
Yeah,
djinn. What's a
no,
djinn?
she wasn't a djinn. She was an elemental.
Oh, right.
see.
No, I thought she was a gin,
Lassie?
but she had
No.
a
I
elemental.
don't remember.
Either way, she was from the water plane.
Today I want masculine.
Masculine. Would you prefer my next question, would you prefer someone more powerful or more intense?
They had to. Oh wait, I was gonna say they had to be able to pick me up and throw me around, but ooh, intense.
Intense. And do you prefer someone more like yourself or more exotic?
Where I'm from, I am exotic. So, what's
Would you
more
pre-
exotic than me?
And I have 2 options for you. I have
Ooh, I'm
I have
excited.
a gentleman who comes from one of the southern reaches here. His mother, you were just speaking of extraplanar beings. His mother had an affair with an Efreet.
That's pretty exotic.
He is what we call a Genasi.
Never even heard of that.
Those with elemental power in their blood.
Ooh.
Cool.
Is he fiery?
Yes, absolutely.
That one.
All right.
Because I don't
Fiero it
feel the
is.
heat. So we'll see if I will.
All right.
And Zeno's gonna just reach back up to his sheet and just write 2.
2.
2.
2.
You asked for a human and an elf, so Shenandra and Millie. Excellent. And for you? Tall, green, and beautiful. What would you like?
I just want a shoulder massage.
Mm.
Is there anyone who's really good at those?
Yes, there are. Do you prefer deep
A
tissue,
powerful one.
or do you prefer more of a soothing massage?
Dang.
Is it more about the touch or the rubbing?
It's about the get the knots out of my shoulders.
Deep
Power.
tissue.
Yes, deep tissue. Excellent. I do have someone that I can bring in for that. Yes. Should not be a problem at all. So all of that, 2 for you, 1 for you. And are you ordering anything for your friend in advance?
We'll just start with getting her a room.
Excellent.
Her name is Farah. She's gold. She's hard to miss.
She, like literally has gold on her.
That's my favorite type of customer.
No, like I mean.
No, like she's actually gold. Yeah.
Even better.
Still your favorite type of customer.
Yeah, basically.
Well, if you need anything, my name is Chandra. I'm the proprietor of this establishment, and I'm happy to show you to your rooms. Now, all of this here, and 4 of you, for 1 night?
For now, maybe
yeah.
2. Depending how we feel tomorrow.
Depends on if our ride. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be for all of this and unlimited alcohol and food, 80 pieces of gold.
All right.
For all of us?
Each?
No, 20 per.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
What a steal of a deal.
Dang.
Okay, so we're just gonna put this out here for those of you who aren't Xeno. It's not cheap.
Not cheap at all. Crap.
That's like I just asked you for like $4,000 for the night. Actually, hold on. A gold piece is equivalent to a week's labor for a farm worker.
Mm-hmm.
So let's multiply this. So I asked you for 16 grand.
And here's Xeno being like, wow, is that cheap? like out of character, Xeno was fully expecting to be dropping like 200 gold tonight.
And that does include all of the additionals like breakfast in bed. We can go with a more bargain package, but it seems like you're comfortable with this.
This is fine. I think we deserve this.
Yeah, it's been a rough last while.
Xeno will just slide over 100 gold. Here you go.
Are you
Thank you.
covering all of us?
It's on me.
Oh.
Don't
Thanks,
worry
Xeno.
about it.
Well, please allow me to show you to your room.
Yeah. Keys, please.
And she will show you to... They're not small. They're not particularly large. They are very comfortable. Meticulously cleaned. These rooms have been cleaned in the same way that a crime scene gets cleaned. For the very same reason. Nobody wants evidence of what's left behind here at the Naughty Hawk.
What kind of like decor and stuff are they when we walk into the rooms?
So these beds don't have any frames. They're not up on posts. These are more like large mats placed across the floor. About the same height as a box spring and mattress would be if they were laid on the floor without, but much softer and surrounded by dozens and dozens of smaller pillows of all different sizes and firmnesses. There are a number of dressers and mirrors nearby. Each of you will have a very large mirror facing the bed. There are windows, but with internally latching shutters that cut out all of the light, and if they didn't, the dark curtains that can be drawn on top of them will. The beds have hanging draperies around them like a four-poster bed would. Canopies that just plunge over. That could be pushed behind to hook into the walls.
Nice.
Besides that, the walls are laced with candelabras. Looks to be a fairly modern addition. And each one of the rooms, in spite of the fact that you didn't opt for the fancier rooms that had their own powder rooms, each of the rooms do have a small sink with a pump.
Nice.
As well as several cups and things like that. By the time you enter the rooms, there's already some chilled wine waiting for you.
Nice.
Yeah, gonna drink that.
It is a wine from home, actually. It is a wine that comes from about 10 miles south of Foxhall.
Neat.
It is just north of Ashfield. It is a very sweet white.
Yeah.
Very woodsy flavor to it.
Is mine the same?
Yours, you are an elf. So it'll be slightly different. It'll be a red that comes closer to Avakara.
Oh, cool.
This one is tart, full-bodied, and has kind of like a plum color and taste to it.
Ooh, I usually
Very
like those ones, like IRL, the darker reds.
And in yours, Mars, will be a vial of a slightly amber-colored liquid with little flecks that almost look like chili flakes in it.
Should like look it up in like the light and be like, whoa.
It floats around like the inside of a snow globe.
Should like smell it.
It smells hot.
What's this?
It smells like hot, pure
Sorry.
alcohol.
Whew.
It's a shot.
It's a shot, yeah. Do you want to take it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That is like 60% capsaicin and 80% alcohol. Basically,
That's
it's
spicy.
if they did a Fireball Everclear.
Oh my.
You down that, and it is going to hit you pretty hard. You're immune to poison, by the way.
I get so drunk I'm immune to poison.
You're immune to poison, and with that, you are going to hear at each
So-
of your doors.
Yes.
If we're immune to poison, are we immune to intoxication?
I'm gonna say no. Hero's
Okay.
Feast would allow you to get pleasantly drunk.
Good. Just
Because
so you won't get
otherwise-
alcohol poisoning.
You will open your door to find a man with slightly flaming, swishing red hair, standing wearing basically what Aladdin was wearing in the cartoon. Just a vest, a pair of baggy pants, and a smile. You can see that he has a number of tattoos dancing down his bronzed skin, and a bottle of lotion in his hand. Madame, I thought we could begin here.
Mars.
Mars,
Hello.
may I come in?
Yes.
All right, he will go in, and you will shut the door.
Fade black.
Meanwhile, over at Zeno's room,
Open
the door will open, and you will see that there is a buxom, curly blonde, very heart-shaped faced, giant-eyed human girl. The Amanda Seyfried of the inn is present, as well as a slightly taller, more lithe, athletic-looking elven woman with braided hair, cascading down to her mid-back.
Nice. Always a nice touch.
Hello, sir.
Good evening.
We brought an electrolyte solution in case you require it.
That sounds lovely.
And they will enter your room and shut the door. At the next room over, do you open the door, Tia?
Yeah.
You will see, one moment. 24 is... Oh, God.
He is just going like, please just don't be ugly.
You will see that there is a rather well-built drow standing in the doorway. He's dressed in very dark, plain clothing that just... It's simple, but attractive. He has a strong jawline and is quite well built. He's more of a medium build, but has a lot of muscle on his frame. Good day. He's definitely like the Hemsworth type, right? Like the medium build that bulked up super hard. He's got his hair cut nice and short and black. Or pardon me, white. It's white because he's a drow. Good day.
Hello.
I heard you have some kinks that need worked out.
That's one way to put it.
You just tell me where it hurts.
It's everywhere.
I can do everywhere.
I've got a just like a thing right here. Yeah, can you just grab? Yeah, here. Just
Go lay down on the bed.
yeah. Okay.
Now, I must warn you. If it, I'm quite good. And if it gets too much, don't be afraid to tag out. And he'll
Okay.
shut the door. And that can go wherever you want, because he does take upgrades. Meanwhile, back across the city, you will find yourself hanging out inside the Temple of Vela, doing all of your prayers and benedictions and everything that you need to do to get back in her good graces and to stay in her good graces. As you finish praying, and lighting your candles and saying, you know, all of your services, blessing holy water, doing all of the things that you should do as a traveling cleric. You'll hear the door open. I hope I'm not disturbing. It's Viceland.
No, not at all.
We're going to be neighbors tonight. I'm staying just down the hall in the traveling clergy's quarters as well.
Yeah.
You are in a much nicer suite, though. I prefer to stay humble, but you've earned this.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
You know, if you
Don't
want.
quite know how to react to that.
What, her responding to you?
Being offered all this stuff.
It comes with the station, Malia.
It's weird.
You have no intention of rising in the ranks of the church.
Hadn't really. Didn't think I'd get that far.
Well, I would suggest that you keep it in mind. There are adventuring bishops and adventuring high priestesses. It's your job, then, to sow love and justice and light throughout the land. To shine her light on all of the dark corners of the world.
Well, I've definitely got, like, the justice part in hand.
And a hammer to back it up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant by in hand.
That's an interesting relic. I haven't seen its make.
Yeah. Found it in, God, where did it...
You
just
found
outside of Mog.
There's all sorts of
ever
old
heard of
relics
Count
there.
Mount Doom?
Von Doom?
Yeah.
I heard a rumor.
Um,
You're talking about Tir Shah,
is that what it's called?
the old mountain ranges.
Yeah. Went in there 'cause his mine was being overrun by basilisks and stuff like that. And there was a couple of Drugar with it. And didn't feel it should belong in their hands.
That explains why I don't know anything about it. If the Duragar had it, then they probably held it down there for hundreds of years before I was born.
It was pretty defaced. Edagon's done some repairs on it. I think there's still a bit more work to do. It's not quite all there yet.
Well, if you're looking for anything, I'll keep my eyes open. Edagon repairing it... There are people in the church who could do that instead.
It's true. It was kind of what I had access to. At the moment.
And just make sure he doesn't try to change anything about it.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
Between us, that's the reason that we didn't try to activate the engine, that Terra engine thing.
He's a little too much of the inventor.
It was hard enough getting he or Skillian to stop quizzing the Sphinx.
Have you seen his tower? It's terrifying.
It is.
He creates banana pudding from an ooze. It's weird.
I've seen it before, and I'll see it again. With you tomorrow.
Oh. Excellent.
I figure that Vela has brought me back into the path of this story. I need to play my part out.
Huh?
Besides,
We all welcome the company.
who knows what will try to attack you as we transport the eyes back.
Don't remind me.
It's alright. I specifically sent your friends to inns that I know are underneath the temple's patronage.
Excellent.
There are not many places, even the seedier ones in Arashinabe, that are not ran by the church, at least monitored by the church. If anything happens, we'll be alerted.
Well, that's good. I'm sure they will be thrilled.
Given that I've received a report they've checked in at the Naughty Hawk, yes, they should have an interesting night.
Oh, yes.
However, I know how important it is for parties to travel together. If you wish to stay with them tonight, we can always meet again tomorrow. Or you can stay here with me.
Honestly, this is the first time I've managed to actually stay in a temple without a fight breaking out in quite a few months. I would appreciate the chance to actually stay here.
Let me show you to your quarters.
Thank you.
I hope it's not too ostentatious for you. Unfortunately, and he'll start walking you down the hallway over the crisp, bright marble. Unfortunately, a lot of what was designed was done for taller folk. I've made sure that there's a stool beside the bed for you.
I was gonna say, as long as there's a stool, I'll manage.
You're a bit of a rarity. Not many... I honestly think there are more ASMRs in the church than there are dwarves.
Well, when you're born like this,
I know.
you don't get much choice.
He'll smile and match with you as well, being another heterochrome.
So, not to say my parents were thrilled.
But they don't really have a choice.
No. So, doing slightly double duty. I'm to bring back all sorts of new brewing ideas. And they will not complain about my traveling.
You know, if you're looking for a place when this is done, I've heard that there's a new brewery that's gone up in Goodwick. Trying some new brewing techniques involving different types of yeast and fungi.
Interesting.
Could be
I haven't
interesting.
thought to
yeah.
try fungi.
And this is you. And he will turn and press on a double door that is about 15 feet tall. And open into what is
It's only like 4 times taller than me.
The room itself is about 60 by 60. With
It's a big room.
Yep, with a built-in bathing area off to the side, cordoned behind some screens with a fountain.
And it's basically like nice and deep for a human, so that means it's like
it's
huge
tiered.
pool.
Basically, you are in a palatial palace. You're in a palatial temple room that would be the penthouse of any hotel. Because when you are a member of the church, there's a certain level of luxury as you go up in the ranks. In any religion. Unless you're a certain pope, in which case you step down, and that's pretty rad.
She'll just kind of look around like, ostentatious, yes.
Oh.
It's very nice.
If you need anything else, let me know.
I'm assuming there's a clock somewhere, so she'll kind of check the time and... Split an ale with me?
I could drink.
Excellent.
All right.
Drinking.
And with that, you will have a
Veil's
nice...
glory.
I really like that scene. That was good.
You will go have a drink with her, or with him, and
And eventually I'll have a bath at some point.
it's true, and you all have baths and a great night. And Tia, how long does the masseuse stay?
Oh, he stays overnight.
Oh, he goes down. He goes down under.
No, Tia.
Tia goes down under. Nice.
Oh!
Oh,
I
good.
don't know.
Do
it's
your
funny.
parents proud. Go back to the elf.
Oh God.
Does Farah
I
ever
don't-
show up to get her room?
Let's find out.
And I don't know if you saw in the chat, Tia seeing attractive drow.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
An attractive drow being Australian. Oh, good day.
Oh.
Oh, good day.
Oh.
So, as far as you can tell, you're busy.
Yeah, that's true.
But when you come down the next morning, no. Farah has never arrived at the hotel.
Oh, that's weird.
And as you are waking, sore and content, with breakfast brought to your door, and people either ushered out of your beds or laying beside you and keeping them warm on the cold desert night, I think that's when we should take our bathroom break. So we'll
Yes.
be right back, everybody. Bing. Hey, I'm back. Hello and welcome back to Generic Fantasy Setting number 17735. And Mike, let me just quickly adjust your camera from your lighting change. Boop. And my laptop's chugging a little tonight, guys. I'm sorry. Boom. There we go. Now you're mic colored.
Yay, I'm me colored.
Woo.
Yay. Cool. You're a little darker than that. Okay, cool. All right, so you go and have a very relaxing time. Wake up, grab a brush, put on a little makeup, shake up. You find out why you left the keys upon the table, and the answer is that you wanted to. Sorry, I'm dumb, but I love myself today. All
It's good.
right.
You should always love yourself.
Not like yesterday. I'm cool. I'm calm. Sorry. So, hello and welcome back. And let's put on some slightly... You know, we're still in the realm of Wakanda. I've got so many music folders, guys. I'm sorry about that. You find yourself wandering through the markets, buying various pastries and treats. There's all sorts of strange trinkets here that you can pick up. Just interesting items and souvenirs. A bunch of tunics with words printed on them, like "I came to Apesh for the sand and found an ocean" is a new one. I was thrown into the dungeons beneath Capsudet, and all I got was this stupid tunic. I'm with Feeble Mind. A couple of those.
Xeno's gonna pick up a couple stupid graphic tees.
Nice. All right, mark off a gold. They're pretty
Mally
cheap.
is gonna get the one that's I came for the sand and got an ocean.
Yeah, came for the sand, got an ocean.
I think that's one that's gonna get put on her wall one day when she actually has a house.
Nice. They also have like some sand globes, which are like snow globes, but with sand.
Weird.
Yep.
Like it.
Yep. The trick to running D&D, basically run it like you're plotting a new Mario game.
Is the liquid in them like authentic Apesh ocean?
The seller sure says it is.
Cool, good. That's the selling point.
Would it be like fair to assume that in Apesh there's like also a lot of lava lamps?
I don't see why not. Yeah, absolutely.
It seems like a very lava lamp area.
And
It
cactuses.
does,
Ooh,
yeah.
and plush Gamorans.
Ah!
They go
We need to get that as merch for our
Oh
store.
no.
Yeah,
plush Gamorans. All right, let's write that down.
Plush Gamorans.
Yeah, maybe like talk to the person that gets Pugly made and then see what we can do.
In It's Always Magical in Fandalia, I introduced raccoon people for the first time on Ylos. So there are raccoon people. They're called... It's something. It's in my notebook. I've got 12 notebooks. It's in one of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
But they're raccoon people. They basically talk with a Bronx accent.
They would.
My character has a little like rat familiar that hangs out
And wears a tutu.
only when I get a critical,
Yeah. All right.
and
Anyway,
thus end up in a tutu myself.
you go around collecting various things, and before long, You know that you're supposed to meet back up at the temple. Late afternoon, maybe? Early afternoon? We'll say around lunchtime. As you are walking down the streets, what are you doing? Mally, are you going to go look for them?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a perception roll to see if you can notice them walking them through the streets.
24.
24?
Decent.
All right, so with 24, you will easily find them browsing a pastry stand and kind of a lava lamp display. It's very good, it's very good. This lava lamp will never break. It is always going to be perfect. It is made of a very thick glass. It does not break. One of them tips over and breaks. That one was not. That was a display model. It does not count. Does not count. This one, however, is very, very indestructible. Made with quartz. Do you know what quartz is, my friend?
Yes.
It is what this is made of. I think
grew
I
up
have
in a
a song
palace that had a
named
lot
the
of
wrong
quartz in
thing.
it.
One moment. I think I had a Starship song saved as a Desert Bazaar there, guys. I'm sorry. Because there were like beeping noises, and I'm like, and this is our spaceship. A pesh comes from space. Anyway, the space must flow. So tunic, lava lamp. Would you like a churro? We have churros. No churros? All
sure,
right.
I'll grab a churro.
Is Farah with us this morning, or still no?
She's still not around.
We
Do they
really
have
shouldn't
any?
find her.
Do they have any hats?
They do have hats.
I am going to pick up Farah a selection of Apesh hats.
Okay. What hats are you getting?
Oh,
They have these little red like box hats that kind of look like buckets. They have like a tassel.
yeah,
They're weird.
yeah.
All right. One fez. Fezzes are cool. You can totally do that. That'll be 1 silver piece for that fez. And then yeah. And with that, you make the trade for the fez, and as you're doing that, you hear, who are you buying that for?
And I'll turn
Okay.
around and put it on Farah's head.
Cool.
I got you a hat.
Thank you. This is a nice hat, Xeno. It's actually pretty cool. Hold on. Yeah, I can wear the hell out of this. All right, cool.
Nice.
How's everybody doing? Did you sleep well? Thanks for telling me which place you were going to.
Oops.
I knew there was something we were forgetting.
I had a nice night at the bed and breakfast.
I mean,
You know, had a good sleep, you know, had a nice breakfast, let the dragon go. It's all fine.
wait, what?
Huh?
Where's
What?
the dragon?
Well, the spell only lasted for so long, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Do we?
Did you talk to the dragon?
Is she
Yeah.
okay to be gone?
Well, I didn't know what the other alternative was. Were we going to keep her captive and bring her back to Edagon's tower?
No,
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Viceland put her under.
Yeah, a gaze. It should prevent her from hurting anybody except in self-defense.
Okay.
Which I mean, that's pretty
that's-
fair.
That's pretty fair. Okay, that's good. I just, don't speak whatever language Viceland was speaking. So
Celestial, it's super rudimentary. Wasn't I teaching you?
no, you're
No, I was teaching you
Draconic.
Draconic. I mean,
Mhm.
Draconic's way better, honestly.
Draconic is way better.
If you had the right voice, nothing about your voice is fine, but if you had the right ability to actually, like, speak, I'd teach you Primordial, but I don't think you can do... you're Orc, maybe.
I don't know.
Depends if your vocal cords are more human or orky. Can you go, Loktar? Zogrog.
Tia's just gonna wander off at that point.
Zug!
Alia will attempt it. She already speaks Celestial and Draconic, so
Okay, go ahead.
what do I roll?
What? Can you make the noise?
Yeah.
Loktar.
Loktar.
Yeah, you might be able to do it. We'll practice. Primordial is really important, although nobody usually speaks it anymore. If you can speak Abyssal, you can probably do it.
Tia's grumbling about
Do you
stereotypes.
speak Abyssal?
I mean, I know the fun words.
Of course you know the fun words.
I mean,
Well,
I
Come
I
on,
don't
Antioch girl, teach me. What's that one?
And she'll whisper in your ear and you'll turn slightly red.
That is a fun word.
That is a fun word.
Our channel is not rated for what that is.
Ollie will start trying to repeat it. Christine is not actually going to destroy her voice attempting to repeat it.
That's fair.
Sound like death
Fair.
metal. It's fine.
I just like that. That does sound like a fun word. That's the quote for tonight.
Loktar. All right. You go and collect the
Rated
number.
ARG.
Rated ARG. All right. So you go and collect the number of things. Are you doing anything else in town?
I wanted to go visit Uri.
All right.
I mean, I assume
That's
he
what we
probably
can
actually would have
do.
come and checked in on us.
Maybe. I mean, he's a king now. He's probably busy.
Well, he came and found us.
That is true.
We were the heroes of Apesh.
Yeah.
Are
I
the
suppose.
heroes of Apesh.
And he strikes me the type that would want to come say hi again.
Well, the
Yeah,
palace isn't that
Actual-
far
not
from here if
get
you guys want to go
interrupted by,
find
like,
him.
a blue dragon.
Yeah, let's go find him.
I want to see
Yeah,
the
sure.
palace.
All right. So one moment while I pull up some palatial music. Do I have
Ooh,
palatial
palatial music.
Do I have
Fancy.
palatial music? I feel like I should.
I can't believe we forgot to tell Farah where we were going.
Yeah. You guys are like, oh, when will she show up? I'm like, when you fucking tell her where to go.
I mean,
Oops.
she was there for
Whoopsie.
the discussion of which places there were, and if we weren't checked in
Okay,
at the other
but
place.
here's the deal.
But
You're
also,
an 18
why would she follow and actually go and check
You're
them
an
all out?
18-year-old girl who got ghosted by your friends knowing that you were supposed to go to one of two locations. Are you going to the other one if you have money to stay at the first one? Or are you going to
Possibly?
stay there out of spite?
I really depends on how much you're spiting.
You would stay there out of spite. I know you.
Me?
At
No,
18,
like-
you totally would have.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Winter would have.
Winter
I would
would've.
have.
yeah.
I would have been like, oh, honest, like, genuine mishap because people know they're not good at communicating.
All right.
Spite.
But
You make
yes.
your way over to this immense palace, which is in the process of being repaired. There's tons of scaffolding outside, dozens upon dozens of workers milling around, restoring this ancient, just relic of a forgotten time to its old glory. Now, to give it a quick example, it has a very similar vibe to, say, the Taj Mahal. Very tall, slightly domed spires, huge pools in front of it that have been recently refilled with crisp, clean water and fish. And dozens upon dozens upon dozens upon dozens of tourists already. And you can see a number of halflings wandering around with tour guide vests. All right, and if you see over here, this is where the King Uramzadept III committed to memory the full works of the Magicus Arcanum. And here is Hamaratsu and his laws. Yes, the ancient laws of Hamaratsu were engraved upon this boulder. As you can see here, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's auroch. Meaningful stuff. And so on. You go around, they are still doing lots of tours, and one halfling, a young halfling girl is going to walk up to you and hand you a flyer. Can I get everybody to make me an insight or an int check?
Int
Did
check?
Insider
Insight.
in check.
Int.
Int.
Just intelligence, please.
19.
20.
Intelligent.
I am so
Ooh.
smart.
This is not a save, it's just a check, right?
Just a check.
19.
Holy crap.
I rolled an 18.
Fair roll to 1.
Oh, dear.
Just add your end mod, Winter.
So yeah, I was looking at the save throws, but it's actually like 18.
God damn, you guys, 1, 18, 19, 19, 20. It's great. This little halfling girl walks forward. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the old capital palace of Urashinabe. Are you looking for a tour today? And she'll hand you some pamphlets, and you'll immediately recognize this is a little halfling that you last saw in Steep Hollow. We have a number of coupon books as well as different tour guides.
This is one of the thief halflings.
No, this is the one that was. This was the tour guide halfling.
Oh my!
No, I think we're good.
No, we're just here to see the king.
Excellent. Well,
You're a long way from Steep Hollow.
Yeah, I'm doing a summer internship.
I hope they're paying you well.
Congratulations.
They pay travel and a livable wage.
How was Steep Hollow after the snowman just ceased to exist?
Oh, well, our tourism economy did take a bit of a dive. However, there now that Dog Run Bridge is opened back up, the winter was actually quite lovely.
Oh, good.
Good.
And of course we've had an influx of additional refugees and things, so that's been nice. You know, other bodies to help build new monuments and things. We actually have the snowman back up right now.
Oh,
It's a different snowman, but still.
that's good to hear.
Yeah, one that's not been,
Yeti'd?
awakened and living.
Yeah, the awakened snowman got eaten by Yetis. That wasn't great. Anyways, so we're here to see the king.
Sure, he does daily showings at 3 and 5 p.m.
Well, no, we're
No.
we're good friends of his. We've come to actually talk to him, like have lunch with him.
Yeah. We didn't get a chance to catch up after he picked us up out of the ocean the other day.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Well, if you were trying to have lunch with the king, I would suggest maybe checking in with his royal retinue through the front doors.
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll just head out.
Have a night.
Have
Nice
fun.
day, and there's a coupon for 2 for 1 cinnamon pecan nuts.
Awesome. I will
Thanks.
flick her
That sounds good.
silver coin.
Oh, thank you.
I will also toss its silver coin.
Thank you too.
Directions are good.
All right, and you head into the royal retinue, and as you walk through the front doors of the palace, you will hear, "Hey, you! Hey!" A bald man with a long braided goatee will lean around a counter. The line starts back there.
We're here to have lunch with the king. We're good friends with him.
Ah, yeah, that's a good one. The line starts back there. Please have your silver out before you enter the building.
No, actually, go talk to him.
Oh, of course. I'm just gonna go talk to the king.
We'll
Yeah.
wait. We'll wait here for you.
Listen, buddy. I think the king is a little too busy for, and he'll look you up and down.
I think
Listen-
in most places you don't just walk in and talk to the royalty.
All right,
I am the royalty where we're from.
Yes, I know, but that's not. I guess things are different now that Uri's all like a king.
Oh, what? We can't just stop in and have lunch with a friend?
No,
That
apparently
seems
not.
ridiculous.
I know, but I guess he's got responsibilities or something.
Is there anything else, or should I?
Do you know what he was doing yesterday?
Let me check my knowledge. Lady,
Picking
I'm a
us up from
supervising
the middle of
floor
the ocean.
manager.
So
He was on whatever. What the hell is
he was on the
Stormhammer.
storm hammer picking us up, so we could kill a blue dragon that was attacking the city.
Well,
We didn't.
Make me a persuasion roll.
Okay, here we go.
I want to see if he believes you on this. I wouldn't believe you.
How bad is it?
Drill a 1.
Do you believe in 19?
Oh.
Inspiration?
I'll humor you.
Excellent.
He'll reach over and grab a brass tube that's on a pivot. Who's asking?
Zeno, Malia,
Malia.
Malia,
Mars,
Farah.
Let him know we're leaving today.
Yeah.
He'll put his ear up next to it. Uh-huh. Head right in.
Thank you.
I appreciate your efforts to do your job properly. Thank you. And she will leave a gold as a tip.
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry. Sorry. Also, hello to the raid that's in there right now.
Oh, we have a raid?
We have a raid.
Raid.
Hello, raid.
Nice.
Okay. You head into the main throne room, which is an immense and opulent chamber full of tapestries raining from the sky, and count them, three thrones at the center of the room.
That checks out.
You will see your friend Uri draped in sultanate riches, walking around the room doing one of these things. Now, I'm thinking that one needs to go over there, and the one with me and the little lady needs to go over there. No, not there. Like next to.
You need to move it up a bit.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good. Hey!
King Uri!
So he will like lean down and try to scoop you up, Malia. You're in your armor right now.
Yeah.
That's not happening. You can't. Oh!
I'm
Did the
gonna-
other
Well,
guy
like,
come with
Keep
us?
him down. Mess his hair while casting healing.
Oh, thank you. My disc. My disc.
I'm gonna scoop him up.
You leveled up in social status, not in strength status. I don't think.
Hello, Mars. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Oh, thank you. How is everybody? You defeated the dragon. Farah, how are you doing? I'm fine. That's great. Nice hat. Thank you.
It's cool.
Where's the dragon? Oh, I let her go. Oh, great. That's wonderful. What? What do you mean let her go? Like you fired her? Like what are we talking about here? This was a rampaging blue dragon. The workers are hearing. What are you saying? I let her go.
She's under a spell not to hurt anyone or herself, except in self-defense.
Oh, okay. That sounds great.
So you could maybe put her on a work restitution.
I'll put her on the no-fly list, okay? It'll be great. It'll be wonderful.
Why do you have a no-fly list?
What? Because you're not allowed to fly over the city.
Oh. Really?
Oh,
Is that a problem?
No, I mean,
Happens
you know,
regularly?
I mean, can
What
you
about
imagine?
flying carpets?
Have you seen a flying carpet crash?
No.
Yeah, it's messy. Especially depending on the size of the carpet. We do allow certain, we allow what we call like drones, like just one-man vessels. Like they're more like rugs than anything, but like a full carpet, like a full, like a throw rug is fine.
It's more like a flying welcome mat.
Yeah, that's
But-
fine. Worst you're gonna damage is yourself with that.
No, but here's an idea. What if you get like one of those big carpets, like the ones that you'd put like, and she'll like motion to like a big chunk of the room like this, and then have it as like a reach, like to get one from one point in the city to another, like to commute.
Actually, sounds like a pretty good idea.
It's not half bad. It's not half bad. Can I steal that?
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
you're the king.
You're the king. It was your
Oh,
It
idea.
was your idea all along.
It's every idea is my idea. No, my friends, what can I do for you? I am the king, and I am kind of in over my head, to be honest. Doing all of this arranging is. I'm not really big on interior decoration.
What about
How about we talk about it over a nice lunch?
other
together?
king and queen?
That sounds fantastic.
We're heading out today, so I figured it'd be nice to have some lunch with you before we leave.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Pluto,
To visit.
can you grab Aram and everyone else and get a nice lunch set up? I'm thinking some of that the butter chicken with the naan.
Yes.
And,
Delicious.
and wine. Lots. of wine. Oh, and beer. We've got some great beer. You're a beer person. I remember that.
Yes.
Very hoppy. Let's retire out to my what do you call it? Like it's a place with pillars and outdoors and fountains and
Patio.
yeah,
Porch?
patio
Garden?
works. Pavilion? Pavilion.
Pavilion. There you go.
Pavilion. Gazebo? It's kind of a gazebo.
You have
Courtyard.
a gazebo in your courtyard.
I do have a gazebo in my courtyard. It's luxurious. Anyway, come. And he will start dancing down the hall, leading you. Oh God.
This is ridiculous.
So you're telling me I'm a king now?
Well, you told us that you were a king now.
Yeah, I am a king now. It's weird. And where are my husband and wife? My husband and wife are in transit.
Oh.
What?
I came down. Look, I was out looking for you. They
Right.
are organizing the efforts to get Urashinabe set back up as the old new capital.
Right.
Which is why we're trying to fix the palace up, because when everything dried up, we all moved to the new capital.
Mm.
But the new capital
Right.
kind of sucks. This
So
place
back to
kinda
the
sucks.
old capital.
Back to the old capital, which kind of sucks, but is fixable. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I don't know. Is it? I mean, it's like that back on Toulousea, right? Like you guys have, like.
I
have
mean,
the-
we don't have a ruling really family so much as every.
Well, I
like,
mean,
a
you've
bunch
got
of
the
little-
main house in Talos, but like, yeah, I guess it's more of a free thing.
Yeah, I mean,
the
like
biggest
there's.
issue I dealt with was a bunch of warring noble houses.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I-
dramatic.
I mean,
Let me
I
tell
grew
you.
up in a palace, so.
Yeah, but you didn't rule me. Like that was your palace, was your city thing, but that was separate.
And my pavilion. And he
Well-
will go outside and show you a. It's still kind of brown, but it's coming along. A lot of palm trees, a lot of coconut trees,
Fair enough.
Nice.
and there's a nice little spread, like a little picnic spread set up.
Aw.
Fancier though, and like a little shady tent has been put out. There's a.
I'm getting way too used to this.
There is a huge man sitting behind a small like hibachi coal grill cooking. And when I say huge, the man is he is about 6'6" human, you think? Maybe
Whoa.
a little bit of orc in there. His skin is about the color of one of the briquettes that he's cooking over. And his biceps are about as big around as a cow's haunch.
That's a big dude.
Have you ever seen what's his name, the White House chef?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
We need to look this up.
I need to show you guys this, because there's a great meme where this is an actual chef at the White House, and the meme is he's cooking you a meal, and you're like, I'll have French toast. And he's like, you'll have an egg white omelet. I'll have an egg white omelet. Chef Rush.
Yeah, Andre Rush.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh man.
Holy crap.
This is
That
the Chef Rush. Dude's
his
super cool.
his arms are the size of my body.
His arms are the size of your thighs. I know, man. We could get there. Come to the gym with me.
Holy Mac, this guy is. He's a whole other level, man.
He's
Whoa.
like stirring the omelet, flexing his chest. How you doing?
Ugh.
I can't go that deep. You know how deep he is.
Ugh. Man.
The butter chicken is ready.
Fantastic.
The paella is on its way. Thank you very much, Roosh. Chef Roosh. Okay, he's in the book now. He's official.
Nice.
And excuse me, he will bat the feather coming down out of his sultanate hat and will flop down on a pillow. So,
Are you able to get hats like that for like? I guess you can't really get that as like a souvenir, can you?
now you can have the hat. I don't care.
Mimics?
I got.
No,
I have,
no.
I got
Like,
like stupid amounts of money.
Tia's going to hand it to Farah.
Instead of a sultan, you will have a queen. As beautiful as the day is. Sorry, got carried away there.
Queen Farah.
It actually fits on top of the fez too, so it's.
I was just gonna say, like, did she just put it like directly on top of the fez? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
I've got hats on hats, bitches.
I mean, that's fair.
All right. So
Is there anything we can do here, like, to help you out, I guess? I mean, we can't really do
let's
much.
see.
'cause
You
we're
helped
leaving,
install me as a king. You saved the continent and brought water back to our people. You solved the refugee crisis. You stopped a blue dragon.
And then let it go.
Huh.
I mean,
And-
you
and
just
you
seem
what?
very overwhelmed.
Well, I mean, are you good at massages?
No, but I know a guy.
I know a guy.
That's fair. I mean, leave his card before you go if he's
Yeah, like-
local.
Down at the Naughty Hawk, yeah, they.
Oh, you went to the
we
Naughty
didn't have
Hawk.
a name. We didn't also. We also didn't get a name, so.
You did not get a name. Do you want a
No.
name for him?
I do. I
Oh,
want to
you
know
do
what this.
want a name.
I do want to
Okay.
know who this drow is.
Okay. Actually, he's the only one I didn't name. So hold on.
If his name is Drizzle, I'm gonna scream.
Do you have...
That he gave you the drizzle.
Oh!
No, because Drizzed.
You want to be a toaster strudel, or do you want to be, or do you want to be a Boston cream? His name is Searder.
Hi,
Searder Drizzle.
It's spelled like DRIZ''L, right?
ZZ apostrophe L.
Yeah, Z.
Cider Drizzle. Which also sounds like something you do at an orchard. Have a little cider drizzle, it's fine.
We've lost Amy. She's gone.
We've lost Amy. It's the toaster strudel joke is what did it.
Yeah.
I saw that meme that was like, I take my birth control so that I don't have to be a toaster strudel no more.
Oh my god.
So that I can be a
Oh.
so I can be a Pop-Tart, not a toaster strudel.
Oh no, I hate it.
It's so good. It's so good. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is not. What is the rating on this channel?
I don't care.
Not high enough.
Hey,
No.
we didn't say anything bad.
We didn't say anything. I just, if you want to be
Strongly
a
implied.
pastry, I can strongly imply. I didn't show a booby.
No.
All right. All right, so you all are hanging out, and so cider drizzle.
Cider drizzle.
Huh. I'll keep it in mind. And
He's good.
Is he good at getting really deep?
Yes.
You guys
Good.
had
I've
quite
got
the
a-
adventure last night then.
I've got a knot that.
Yeah, last night was lovely.
I got to admit, this whole
He managed to get knots out of places I didn't know I had knots.
I'll have to
Nice.
call him then, because seriously, like this whole being married to two different people thing is a lot of work.
I can imagine. I can only imagine. Like the communication and the feelings and the
Well,
talking.
And there's
gonna
already so
say,
much
like,
drama
my-
because they're mother and son.
Yeah, it's like it's the
Mhm.
in-laws are, and oh no.
I was gonna say, like, I
Oh,
usually
no.
default to why not both, but in this case,
In this case, I can't. Or definitely shouldn't.
Yeah, see, this is why I avoided marriage to begin with, but that's part of the reason why I got kicked out of my town.
Because you got married? Are you married?
No, I'm not. I was almost married to her.
You're like a baron or something, right? Or a
Yeah. Well, I mean, I usually prefer the term, like, prince.
Well, I mean, I usually prefer the term superstar, but let's be fair, I was a bard, a traveling minstrel.
And then you
Um,
were a prince.
You're from Amakara, right? It's not a principality.
No.
You're inside of the United Toulousian States. You're not even really. I mean, you're royal, but you're kind of like. We have a thing here called Diet Cola. You're kind of like the diet version of royalty. You know?
What?
Yeah.
Diet
Where
Cola.
It's low calorie. It doesn't make you fat, but it's
Don't see the point.
we're noble light.
you're noble light, right? However, if you'd like to be noble heavy, I do have a number of nobles that I could maybe set you up with.
Do you want to be a noble somewhere else too?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I could also help run the country. I could help you.
I mean,
Is there
you
a
could.
limit to how many people you can get married to?
Yeah, just the two, unfortunately.
I was gonna say, like,
You could. Every
Point
man
set,
can
like-
marry a woman and a man, and every woman can marry a man and a woman.
Not yet, Zeno.
That's true.
We've got unfinished stuff. Then you can contemplate.
When we're
this.
done adventuring.
Well, sounds like you guys
So-
had fun.
It's your retirement plan.
I just got a massage. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
I spent the night drinking.
what else can
Oh,
I do
that's
for
nice.
you? You're my
Hello?
friends. I owe you a lot.
No, with Iceland.
Like the wingy guy? I saw him from the boat. He's handsome. Were you,
He's a good drinking buddy.
Everything was entirely within the divine realms of divinity.
I'm sorry, I cut you off, Xena.
No, we were just looking forward to spending some time together before we leave.
Dude,
we didn't want to just leave.
You
Yeah.
are always welcome here.
There's not like a token or something you can give us of like friends of the monarch, so next time we don't have to do the embarrassing. Oh, you're here for a tour.
Yeah. Should I fire him?
No,
He was doing his
That was
job.
Perfectly good. He did his
Sure.
job.
Because I could have
And
him
you want him
beheaded
to
for
keep
you.
doing that for
No.
other people you don't want
No,
to see.
no, because if it was not us, and if it was a stranger who said that they were a friend of yours,
But it was you, so maybe I should. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna have him beheaded. Like, I'll give him a little telling off in private or something like that. It's not a big deal. If like, he
maybe
was
give
kind
him
of
a raise, because he did his job.
He was
really
doing
well.
a pretty good job.
No,
Okay,
really.
fine. All right, fine. If you really think so.
Maybe,
Look,
maybe give him a raise.
you want like a badge or something? Can we?
I don't know if you have something like that. If you do,
Here's
like
your
if not, like,
paella. Paella.
Paella,
thank you, sir.
Mm.
chef.
You're gonna want to have the beer with that.
Right.
Okay, chef.
Already.
It's a pilsner.
Sip.
Thanks.
Sip. Very
It's
nice.
a pilsner. It's very. Very.
I think she basically says very nice to any sort of beer as long as it
very
tastes
malty.
semi-decent.
Very. It's a. Actually, would it be pilsner? It'd probably be a wheat ale, to be honest. But it's very. Very good. Very crisp.
I don't think they meant we were supposed to. Did they say eat your Wheaties, not drink your Wheaties?
What?
Why wouldn't you drink them?
I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Rude.
I'm gonna start on your bananas Foster. You have these things? They take plantains and they light them on fire.
Well,
They cover them with sugar and stuff too. It's really good.
Whoa.
How about you, Mars? What are you doing?
She's kind of just like looking around the place and being like,
I'm not kidding, Mars. If you want to get married to royalty as well, I'll find someone who really likes those handholds of yours.
oh, can you imagine me being tied down?
Yes.
I mean, yes, I can.
Well,
But
you
not
know
just to
what I
one
mean.
person, no.
Yeah.
wait, who's tying up Mars?
Anybody she asks.
Well, if you were at the Naughty Hawk, I can think of at least 3 people that probably would have.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like I can imagine her tail just kind of picks up and she's like, and it like wraps around her own wrists. See? Party.
Forget I
Well,
asked. I just.
It's been great to see you. I really do appreciate you coming to visit. And
Yeah.
jokes aside, I wouldn't be in this position if it wasn't for you. So, thank you. The next time you come and visit, let me know. Because I will have a parade thrown in your honor. I do it
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, but
That's-
too busy trying to get all the refugees cleared.
No, that's okay. It's fine.
Yeah,
Money's
just
gotta go
I
other
don't
places.
honestly.
maybe
parades
something
are-
to get past your doorbell.
Yeah.
We already talked about that.
Yeah.
But still,
That's pretty much it. Like,
I just really
Just
wanted
like
to
what-
say get past the doorbell. I've been
Yeah,
holding on
that's-
to that one.
sometimes
Oh.
there's something you have to say.
I needed to say it so bad.
I'll have something set aside for you next time you come.
Perfect.
Or maybe I'll see if we have something right now. How long are you in town for?
Just
I have to leave
Not-
around noon. Like,
Another
in about an
hour?
that. We gotta, get
Okay.
God.
alternate
After
continent
lunch,
side.
go freshen up in my washroom, and I'll have something drafted up for you. It won't be like a medal, but it'll be a writ.
Oh, fantastic.
We'll send you letters.
That is true.
How do we send letters to here?
Across the ocean.
Yeah, like
I mean,
is there any
he's got a
transport
stationary
way?
base. It's not like we're not going to get responses very easily, but
No, but like
We just send it on a ship across the ocean. It's fine.
yeah, you just pay
I've
for
only
it.
ever sent something by courier.
You can send things across the ocean.
Actually, if you could do me a favor, you're probably heading back through like teleportation or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you come across any mercantile guilds or anything like that, anyone that uses water transport, I'd really appreciate it if you could send anybody over, any merchants from,
Yeah?
I'm thinking, the Telesian states, from Argeny, if you make it down to Port Echidna, any from Dione down there, or, if you're up north, got a hair in my mouth, that was weird, I would suggest, maybe from Herbs Draconis. Be good to have some Dragonborn around here.
Yep.
Basically, I would just really love to flood our markets with goods that weren't from the Emryan Empire.
Yeah. Every time we're in a coastal area, a coastal town, we'll talk some
Well,
talk.
ask around.
That sounds great. I could get... I've got it. I don't have Roosh. Are you using your chef knife? No, the bananas is cut. Can I... Yes, sir. Alright. Okay, and boop. He'll poke his finger, just drawing a drop of blood. Alright, so, with this drop of royal blood, I have made an official ceremonial blade.
There you go.
I hereby dub each of you... Here, Neil, go on, let's do this officially. Neil, put your paella down.
Yep.
Drink your beer. Swallow before I knight. Alright. Alright, I make each of you, officially, and he'll go by each of you, I name thee, Mars, Ambassador of Apesh. I name thee Malleus Sunsworn, Ambassador of Apesh. Oh, too much beer. Ooh.
Need some beer to wash that down.
I name you Armstrong, Ambassador. Oh, that's way better. Good idea. Of Apesh. I name you Xenopropher Right Wing, Ambassador of Apesh. And I name the Farah Faramina Dalhazal. Farah, Ambassador of this place, Apesh.
This thing. That's so good.
I inhaled some of that beer.
Not where it belongs.
It's you're right. You can come and go as you please. This is your home now. You're honorary citizens, at least until I get ousted and murdered.
Let's.
To
To
it's
many
gonna be like
long years of not being ousted and murdered.
at least one or two.
At
Yeah.
least an unnamed amount, so we don't think about it.
It's true. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What's the
Everything
worst
will
that
be
could
fine.
happen?
Never say that!
That was
It's
loud.
too late. I'm sorry.
Everything is gonna be.
And with that, you have a nice meal and are given a writ of travel, basically naming you as honorary court officials for the High Court of Apesh.
Nice.
And you will have a pleasant time. Before long, though, you will make your way back over to the Temple of Vela. And there, in one of the higher levels, you will be directed by some of the priests, and you'll find Viceland there, dressed in his full armor again, waiting for you. My friends, good. Are you ready to go?
I believe so. Yeah.
This immense chamber, at the center of it, has a magic circle engraved into the ground, burned into the solid marble through magical means.
Whoa.
As he approaches, This magic circle keys into coordinates. Anyone can go anywhere, so long as they have the key. It just so happens that once upon a time, Edagon gave me a key to his tower in case I needed him for an emergency. Do any of you have a spell that can handle this?
No.
No.
What sort of spell?
Teleportation or anything like that?
I mean, I've got banishment.
No.
Do you banish us to? No, that's not how the magic works.
One moment while I just look up the exact spell for this. So this is... it's not magic circle specifically. It is a... Is it teleportation circle? I think it might be teleportation circle. By the way, I am super excited for Tasha's Cauldron. Like,
Yeah.
that book's gonna be dope. Many major temples and guilds. You can create a permanent... Okay. It's already there. You can attune it with a stone.
It's definitely mentioning it to Tasha.
That there's a book that's gonna have a name like that.
Oh yeah, I sent her a picture and she looked it up and was like, "Oh, it's just me."
What is it
Bas-
called?
Tasha's Cauldron of Everything.
Yep.
It's the new one for Tasha the Witch. Well, I think that... Oh, no, you don't get it. Well, in that case... I'm glad that I had this prepared. You're a sorceress? You're a sorceress. Sorry. I keep switching into Uri's personality for a second. You're a sorceress? Yeah, I can cast anything if you have an arcane scroll. Here. All around you, you can hear water dribbling from the higher levels, creating these beautiful columns of incandescent light as the sky bounces around through a series of mirrored glass. Farah studies the scroll for a minute. Okay. Everybody in the circle.
Okay.
I'll step in.
Luminous Vantos.
Yep. In this, I'll get in the circle.
Okay. She will step inside. Start chanting, and Vyson will watch, and everybody stepped inside?
Yep.
No. Wouldn't hurt to have the key with you.
Oh.
If you don't
Yep.
mind.
Yep.
And sure, yeah,
Oh,
he
she's
will
like,
step inside
"Come
the
on,
circle
then."
with you as well.
Besides, this will be more fun. Hopefully, we'll surprise Edagon.
There will be... Farah will continue to chant for the full minute that it takes, and then there will be a sudden nothingness that washes over you. And then the feeling of rushing through millions and millions of particles of air and water and sand, and just like you're being pulled from a single cell of your body through a keyhole. Not painfully, but like you are the air inside of a balloon that's being released. At half a second later, with the sound of a thunderclap, you will find yourself back in Edagon the Wise's tower.
Nice.
Dead?
You're on what you think is the second from highest area of the build. Actually, hold on. Let me see where this actually ends up. Never mind. You find yourself once again in his workshop, standing on one of the teleportation circles that he has marked not for use. That seemed to work.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like, I got my arms and legs. I think everything's here.
Is Edagon a parent at the moment in his workshop?
You can hear a noise. I'd like everyone to make me a perception roll.
Okay.
27.
27.
15.
15? Okay,
22.
22 for Farah.
23.
All right, so all of you... Oh, I guess Viceland should roll something. One sec. You
No.
rolled a 1? Really? Great, bro. I hate teleportation so much. He just bites his knuckle and just takes a minute to himself. In the distance, all of you will hear a woman scream. Loud and hard, and the sound of battle comes from the next room.
Ah,
Is that-
crap.
Is he being attacked again?
Okay.
All right, do you rush over?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
I feel like we're gonna regret it.
You burst through the side door at the back of his workshop that leads to a room that you've never seen before. And as you burst through the door, hearing the sound of battle, you will burst inside and hear, "Goblin Queen, I'm here to challenge you." And you see,
Again!
see your adventure with on the Maximilius' floating eye projected on a wall screen.
Someone destroy that so we don't have to
Ah!
with this.
Edagon will fall over the armchair that he's sitting in, eating a bowl of popcorn.
Hey, Eddie.
Honey, we're home!
When the hell did you get back?
Just now,
About 2 seconds ago.
your friend let us in.
Yeah.
I don't have any friends.
You have some
Ooh.
friends.
Yeah, well, none of which that have keys to my place. Did Herbie let you in? Herbie!
Are you sure? I think you gave him the key.
Yeah, you did give him the
Do you
key.
have any
Apparently.
not friends who have keys?
Yeah, I got one big idiot with a bunch of wing. Oh, hey, it's you. Hello, Edagon. He says, wandering into the doorframe.
Yeah, him.
Think they heard that?
Marine also says hi.
Marine says, let me just remember what Marine says. Marine says, smell you later.
Yeah, smell her later, too.
And keep up the good work. I'll see you in 1,000 years.
All right. So you broke the entire continent?
No.
Only a little.
We
A
fixed
little.
an engine that turns sand into water?
You went underneath and played with the engine. I told you that that would have worked. I
It
told
worked.
you.
It
What'd
worked.
you use the power? Did you use the stone?
Yeah.
I told you. This is why you're a big bird idiot.
Boy.
Bird brain.
He kind of saved our asses a lot.
Yep,
Does it-
cut the wings off a dragon.
Yep.
It was nice.
La-di-da. You fought a dragon. I was right. Who wins? I think I win. Did you get the thing?
We got the thing.
Edagon wanders up, being barely a head taller than Malia. All right, cough it up. Come on.
Wait.
Go on, Mars.
Okay.
Rule number 1 about the Eyes of Nirn. You don't keep them together.
Probably a good call.
You keep the other one. Keep them separate. Keep them safe.
Secret.
I think
Keep them
that's
secret too
implied.
if you can.
It seems to be kind of difficult, though. They sense.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody seems to know about these things.
Yeah, well, one of them's here, and this is one of the most highly defended magical fortresses in all the lands.
That was being
Last
invaded
time
when
here,
first
we
arrived
were here.
It
they were-
sure was under attack.
That was okay. You know what? If they decide to go underneath the frickin' ocean this time and climb inside that temple and go all the way back through and then fight like some Catwoman to like teleport in. Also, I closed that gate. That gate's broken. That's why we couldn't get back in there. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah,
but
it
we
was
also
broken.
went through
That's
a
how we
broken
found out.
gate.
Well, yeah, it probably broke on both sides. Didn't I tell you that when you got there?
No.
No.
Well,
No.
I figured you figured it out. You know.
Yeah,
Well, when
we
we
ended
had a
up in the
temple falling on
Feywilds.
our heads, we didn't have much choice.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the Sphinx.
Ah.
The Sphinx went insane.
Very insane.
Yeah, she was a little nutty when we were down there.
He
No,
was
no, no. I
very
mean,
nice.
like, corrupted by that thing, I'm pretty sure. Insane.
I mean, there's a lot of death up there. Yeah, I could see how that would work. All right, this is good. How big of a piece is the other one?
Mars?
Bars.
It's.
I haven't seen it recently.
It's a sizable chunk. Here.
It's like what, 3/4?
Yeah, so she'll take it out and hold it up.
All right.
So,
So
question.
here's- yeah.
Sorry, it's just totally random thought. But like, if there's 3 eyes of Nern and we
Yeah.
found 2 tieflings so far,
Yeah.
you and Nona, is there a third one for the third eye?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Okay.
think so. I think that those 2 exist because you were there at ground zero when that thing busted. That's my idea. That's what I'm thinking.
But we're also thinking that maybe the other one was a tiefling and knew about this and intentionally went there. It just occurred recently that
Mhm.
maybe that was a thing, and was just feigning through a disguise of some sort, looking human,
Maybe.
and was actively seeking them out. Like,
I mean, that was who attacked the tower when you guys showed up. That was the cult of Nern.
yeah,
A resurrectionist cult trying to get her back in the picture.
yeah.
Well, we can't let that happen, Viceland says. Yeah, and that's not the goal. The goal is to make sure whatever we did gets fixed. Now, here's the only problem with that. I don't know where the other one is.
What do you mean?
The third one.
Yeah.
Wasn't it at your other hidey hole place?
Yeah, except we didn't trust anybody.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, you just shot it into space.
Did you
no,
just-
we had a vote, and that idiot got a hold of it. Skillian was the one who was able to hide it.
So where might Skillian hide something?
Yeah, in like 6 places.
So
But that's okay, because I have a little thing called physics and trigonometry. And what I can do is, using you and a sample of your individual resonance, because you have a resonant frequency, kind of like when you bang a glass, you know, the whoo, that type of thing. You have a frequency, Mars, that correlates
On a similar
Correlates.
level of the rest of the
Resonates.
stones.
Yeah. So if I've got the other one, I can triangulate signals. It'll
Okay.
take a little while.
Even if it might possibly be in a different realm.
yeah,
I'm
could you
really
have hidden
good at
it-
what I do.
Okay.
It will take, if it's in another realm though, it will take a while. So what I would suggest if I was you, and he'll push past you back into his main workshop. If I was you, now the kid does good work, by the way, right? That movie, good. That's good. I gave him the idea. He kind of went a little nutso with it though. He's trying to do like a 3D thing now. Past you. Anyway, so if I was you, it's gonna take me a while. So all I need a sample of you, Mars, like some blood or some spit or something like. I just need something. Let's go with blood. It's always blood. It's classic.
Yeah,
So
true.
go bleed in a jar or something. Give me some toenail clippings, and you maybe go look around for the other ones, like the other pieces of that one.
Mhm.
Then you can go get the big one. Or, you know, it's gonna take me, I don't know, maybe if I'd had this 3 months ago, I probably could have had it done by now.
Sorry, we were in the Feywilds.
Yeah, that's all. That's a likely excuse. Tell Pip Marin.
I mean, that's what Marine asked about.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll lean over to Talia and be like, is he jealous?
You say that to Tia?
Oh yeah, sorry, Talia.
I was like,
It's a
Talia-
collective-
Talia's-
Talia.
that's in the
collective
vampire game,
Tia
Winter.
and Mars.
Talia, whoops. Woof.
Whoopsies.
It's been
Well,
a
maybe
long
it's
day.
just Tia and Malia together now. It's just Talia.
T-Malia. T-Mobile.
T-Mobile.
No.
T-Mobile
I
Park.
was like,
Yikes.
Look,
are you getting
what-
there was a love triangle here?
I am not getting that sense at all.
Oh, okay,
So-
never mind then.
I mean, he might be jealous, but yeah.
So, look, why don't yous go around and do whatever you's gotta do, you know? Like, if you go and, like, you're adventure-y types, right? Like, that's what we used to do.
That's
Yeah.
what we do.
Yeah.
So go have some adventures. I'll call you when it's done.
Okay.
How?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'll call you on the intercom.
On the
The what?
what?
Okay, here's the problem though. I was thinking about this. I've been thinking about this for a while. And Izzy's standing in the workshop, which, as you remember, is this immense structure. It's about like half the size of a football stadium up here, with all sorts of strange things dangling from the rafters, and this huge glass dome that covers the top of the tower. All of his beakers and different chemicals roiling, as well as his banana pudding slug. Lots of couches, too.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about this. You guys are really slow. I sent you to a Pesh, and you took 4 months to get there and back, and I teleported you there.
Feywilds.
Like a month and 2 days by our count?
Okay, a month and 2 days by your count. You know what? That's pretty slow.
There was
Okay.
a desert.
Well, there ain't any more, so that's probably quick.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I was
Stormbammer's
thinking,
active.
if I can talk. Can I talk, Green Girl? Oh, look, I can talk. Oh, that's nice. Y'all are slow, so I thought maybe if you're gonna go out adventuring. He walks over to a wall, and at this point, there's a little bit of a dance step in his movements.
Dance step?
Like he's going on his tiptoes a little, like kind of dun 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 dun.
He's
kind of like-
flourishing
He's flourishing.
Is he gonna give us a
Flourishing.
cell phone?
to be overly fancy.
Actually, I thought you guys are really slow, and if I have you traipsing around on foot all over Ylos, I ain't never gonna see you again. I could have Nern walk through the frickin' door right now and be like, "Hey, is it about time to seal me?" And I'd be like, "I'm sorry, my people are gone." That would suck. Okay. They
That
use
would be
word here, so-
embarrassing.
Yeah. So I thought you could borrow one of my toys. And he reaches up and grabs a lever on the wall and pulls it. And there is a kshunk and the sound of as about a dozen different cables go taut and start pulling at this immense structure wrapped in canvas over your head.
Wait.
Do we have an airship?
Wait.
Yeah, way to ruin the suspense, Elfir. I present the Grand Duchess. And as he says that, the canvas is going to pull away, revealing a skyship.
Nice.
It's about the size of, I guess about...
Farah, don't fall off.
It's airship size. With a bright hull, a number of artillery off the side, as well as a rope ladder that descends from it.
Mhm.
It has brass fittings, as well as a bright blue canvas balloon around the top of it.
Xeno's gonna go up.
A bunch of birds are going to fly away from it, being startled by the sound of the canvas being moved. Yeah, go on, knife here.
Whoa.
Up he goes. He looks down. Oh my god, this is so cool.
I
How
guess
the
I'll take
heck does that thing work?
You know
I
magic?
have no idea. Tia's gonna climb up.
Yes.
Yeah, I use something different. Called physics.
This is so cool.
It's got some emergency thrusters in the bottom, powered by different elementals. It does have some redundant magic in case of a crash.
Whoa.
How do I control it?
Yeah, I have the keys in my pocket right now.
I don't think any of us are qualified to fly this ourselves.
Not yet. You have to have training, which is why I've got a guy that can help you out, potentially.
Okay.
Wait a second.
Hey! You coming in or what? And with that, around the corner, you will hear the sound of something clanging, like a wrench dropping down a flight of stairs. Oh, son of a bitch! Yeah, what is it? And around the corner, you'll see Cadamus Warforge wander
Yay!
around wearing a leather apron, covered in oil. His hair all like.
Cadamus!
Animus!
I thought you were
back.
dead.
No,
No,
it
just-
takes a lot more than that to kill us.
Yay!
Nearly.
Tan.
Nearly. A couple times.
Well met. You're finally getting it up into the air.
I take it you're coming with us.
Finally.
Maybe.
I mean, none of us can fly this thing.
Mhm.
That's
can't
true,
fly
but
it
I want to
either.
learn.
Oh.
But I've been working on someone who can.
Oh.
You met Herbie downstairs.
Yeah.
No, he's not the only one.
Oh.
Oh.
How many Herbies are there now?
Well, I don't know what its name is yet,
Hmm.
but I'll find out soon. Then again, I could fly that thing, probably. I'm a good
Probably.
pilot. Good dancer, good fighter. Great lover. I'm a lot of things.
I can only attest to one of those things.
I like what you've done with your hammer, Malia.
What?
Looks good.
Are you complimenting your own repair work?
I am. You've kept it nice, though. You haven't busted it up. I assume
Classy.
that you'd probably have busted it up by now.
Why would you assume? Oh, no.
I defeated a blue dragon with it. Helped defeat a blue dragon with it.
Mars, you're looking
flirting
particularly
with you.
evil.
Eh.
Sorry, wicked.
Her horns grew.
I know, they're
They-
impressive.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're
Mm-hmm.
the horniest person I've ever met.
Thank you.
Yeah, you wouldn't be wrong on that.
That's definitely for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Um,
didn't.
No, definitely both senses of
No,
the
both
word.
are
Yes, I
true.
kind of meant like
Both
that.
are true.
Yeah.
We met a prince who is now the king of Apache.
It's true.
That's cool.
Mhm.
We are royal ambassadors.
Yeah.
Apparently. And
Neat.
honorary citizens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Do you
sorts of
want
weird
to
stuff
We're
happens.
gonna-
want to get acquainted
give
with
a-
the Duchess?
Yes.
Yes.
Duh.
This is really cool.
Well, like I was saying, there's something like Herbie, but it's a little different.
Okay.
I'm not willing to work on any Warforged, but this is a special case. Come on. And he'll climb the ladder. Very awkwardly. Actually, let me check. Yeah, he's pretty good on this ladder for a change. So climbing up, he will lead you onto the bow of the ship, and you can see where there would normally be a wheel. There is a wheel, but in front of it there is a large blue dome, about the size of a about the size of an upturned popcorn bowl. You know, like one of those very, very large domes. Looks like it's made of some type of crystal or glass, and it has a bunch of swirling mist inside of it.
Ooh.
I don't know much about her yet. I'm assuming her. This ship is called the Duchess, and this, this is her. This is the Duchess. Put your hand.
Okay.
We'll do so.
Yep.
Hello? A voice will echo.
Hello.
Whoa.
Who am I speaking with?
Zeno.
Tia and Zeno.
Who am I?
I don't know. Duchess? But that's more of a title.
Yeah.
It works for now.
Okay.
All right, Duchess.
You're my guests?
I believe
I-
so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
what's happening.
Is the mechanic still here?
Yeah.
Oh, Cadmus? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm right here. Your repair work in the third bow. Pardon me, and your repair work on deck 2 is subpar.
Oh.
Can he hear you? Do we have to relay that?
No, I can hear her just fine.
Oh, okay.
What do you expect? I don't really have the type of equipment to go around and repair every little nook and cranny.
Why not? She deserves it. She's
I
beautiful.
do deserve it. I'll see what I can do before you ship off.
Hmm.
I'll see what I can do before you ship off. He gets a little flustered. You notice whenever the accent creeps in when he's pissed. Well, Duchess, you're gonna go exploring soon. This is your crew.
I'll kind of... Do we have to touch it?
It's polite. You'll hear a voice.
Oh, cool. I'm Malia.
Malia. Farah.
Mars.
Mars. I look forward to this partnership and the future of adventure.
The spirit of adventure.
Lots of
Accessing.
adventure.
Would you like to know what type of events are on the horizon?
Do you have an
Sure.
itinerary?
Accessing the Adventurers Guild mainframe.
Whoa.
Oh, look at us.
I told you I had some features!
Thanks, Edagon.
Yeah, well, I gave them a frickin' database.
She's beautiful.
There are 6 rank 10 missions available.
What do we got?
What's the first on the
extremely
list?
cool or
Old Talos, the king and regent of Toulousia, has put out an encrypted message. There is commotion in Azazabek, the Elven Kingdom city.
You know?
There is trouble brewing in Trust, a small village in northern Argeny. Osselvik is suffering a revolt. Island Walk has fallen on hard times and may have treasure buried beneath it. And the town of Goodwick is under the command of the Nebrian Order.
didn't we need to go to Goodwick?
Did we? That wasn't good.
Somebody said something about Yuri said if we're in Goodwick to talk to the merchants.
Mm-hmm.
So can I
Oh.
get everybody to just make me a quick, just a quick insight roll?
Say 17.
It's,
21.
21?
19.
19? Damn, you guys are rolling well tonight.
Hey.
It's these new
No
dice.
combat.
21.
That's true. Well, I do
Yeah,
what I
it's
can.
raspberry dice.
What'd you get?
21.
21? Okay, everybody did really well. So that's fantastic. So as you are there and listing through, these names are being listed off for you, you are going to immediately all know a reason why you should go to a specific place. Azazabek is the elven city of the Tetrarchy. It is the primary city for elven nationality and elven politics. If Zeno, if you were looking for a way to break your curse,
Okay.
it might be there. Although you'd have to deal with a bunch of elven bureaucracy.
Okay.
So that might not be great. Osselvik? Osselvik is a dwarven city. And Malia, as you hear that name, you get the sense immediately that Osselvik, the type of politics and type of cutthroat existence that happens there, is exactly the type of place where your family would end up. In fact, they had a significant trade route with Osselvik. Before the family branched, that was one of your shared gold brewer sites. Before the family branched and a different brewery started up.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Mars, you
Yes.
get the strange sense that there's something about Island Walk that's calling you. Something about a
my
small
senses
community and what? And
My
treasure?
senses are
Your
tingling.
treasure sense?
No, my Nern senses are
Your
tingling.
Nern sense? Maybe. Maybe they are.
But it's just like I just get a weird feeling of like, yeah, I think that's a way to go, like a gut feeling.
Maybe, yeah. And then finally, Tia, the town of Goodwick in Argeny is actually not that far away from a lot of orcish lands.
Yeah.
It's up there near the chain of the gods, the island chains.
Yeah.
And you're pretty sure you might have family there.
Possibly.
So, the voice echoes across you. Where to?
Where do we want to go?
I'm gonna
thinking.
point at that spot on the map.
I'm thinking the Elven City.
I have a feeling they're gonna be super judgmental about us, so maybe we could go there second.
And as this is happening, of course, the map will appear on the screen.
Yeah.
Because
You
why the
poke
hell
on
not?
it, so of course.
With little dots, beep beep,
There you
little
go.
pins, and a little
Well, yeah, like
little paper clip. I see you're trying to earn XP.
Oh no.
Can I help?
Ah!
Oh god. No.
Flashbacks.
No Clippy.
I like the amount of work that Kelly puts into his map. So anytime that I can bring up a map, I want to use a map.
No, I need to put the map for Argeny and Toulouse in.
I really like how you make them. They look so cool.
That's true.
Thank
they
you.
really do.
Amy did a lot of good work on them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Figure out where you'd like to go.
You said there was 4 or 6?
There are 6.
What were the other 2 again?
Go to Old Toulouse, which is the head of basically it's the Washington D.C. of your continent. Where there's an encrypted message. You have no idea what it's about. And then there is a small town called Trust, where there's some type of trouble brewing, some monster.
For the Elven City, Kelly.
Yes.
To break my curse, is that the bound to kill Farah one?
Yeah.
Or the Okay. Okay. Just wanted to double check.
So, Aesazabek is a metropolis of 82,000 people,
That's a lot.
Most of them are
of
elves.
which 64,000 are elf.
Oh, that's a lot of elves.
It is also known as the Infinite City, the City of Ages, or colloquially, Forever Town.
So, you know, this might sound crazy, but I'm actually voting Island Walk.
Sure.
Is that the one that I wanted to go to, Kelly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I second that.
Can we go to Azizabek next?
Yes.
Yeah? I
Maybe.
just don't want to go right into the realm of like judgment and elves glaring at us. Always. Plus, you don't know why your family was banished. It might be a really bad idea to go there first.
Or it might be a good place to figure out what
Or they might throw you immediately in prison.
I
So,
mean, I'll
maybe-
just get out if they do.
How?
I don't know. I'll
Xena,
figure
that's
it
not
out.
that's not the way that prison
It's not how
works.
prison.
I'll figure it out.
Where do you want to go, Farah?
Island Walk sounds fine. I don't have anywhere I want to go right now.
We'll make sure to tell you what inn we're staying at.
You're lucky that magic spell gave you herpes resistance.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it gave you disease immunity. That's what Hero's Feast does.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you three would be poxed as hell.
Yeah, we'd have friends for life.
That's not
That's how it works.
not how that works.
Island
That's how
Walk.
it works.
Xena, that's
Hey,
really gross.
Duchess, do you know anything about these places? I do. It's an island, right? Sort of. It's an archipelago peninsula. More like a set of keys, joined by a bridge sequence.
Oh.
Is there... Is there... seafood? Island Walk is widely known for its seafood. I want to go to Island Walk.
Seconded.
Sorry, we were talking about crabs, and I kind of want some crab. Different kind of crab.
No, I get you. I get the segue.
Malia, what about you? What are you thinking?
Yeah, sure.
Island Walk?
Look,
I'd like
I
to
just
go
like
by,
the idea of good food.
What was the name of the place?
That was Osselvik.
I'd like to go by Osselvik at some point, 'cause some of my family might be there.
I mean, I don't see why we couldn't visit most of these places.
Yeah.
Unless time runs out and the world ends.
Exactly.
Which won't happen.
No.
Yeah, you kind of doomed us at this point. Now the world's gonna end. Thanks, Tia.
Yeah, Tia.
That's all your fault, Tia.
The whole
Yeah,
world is.
One
Hey, Mars, it's not your
accomplishment
fault
in
for a
life.
change.
Oh my.
You know what? That's been happening more lately.
That's true, actually.
Like, the more evil you get, the less it's your fault.
It's funny how that works.
Maybe we're all just corrupted. Looks
I
at
mean,
Malia.
a little bit.
Malia's like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, just you.
Ow.
It
It is what it is.
So there's something really important that we should talk about now, guys, Farah says.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know how to say this. Dibs on the master cabin. And she's going to
God.
run off through the bow.
I'm gonna try and trip her.
Okay. Alright, go ahead. Let's make a contested roll.
Okay, what am I rolling?
I got a nat 20! Oh my god!
What am I rolling?
You're rolling. This is contested athletics, so you can still kick my ass.
Can I use my
What?
dash?
Oh shit, yeah, you can. Did you get a nat 20? Did
Can I
you
use
get a
my
nat 20?
inspiration?
What'd you get, Christine?
Yeah! I said yes!
Okay, so yeah, basically, you can just dash past because Mally and Farah are wrestling.
This
He
raspberry
is
dice
gonna-
loves
Cool,
me.
cool.
I'm gonna grab Mars while we go with like acrobatics.
Okay.
Can I do that?
You can try with disadvantage, yeah.
He is gonna just like watch this happening and then be like, "Hey, Duchess, can I have a map of the ship?"
Absolutely.
Thank you. And she's just gonna go figure out where the half decent room is that is not the one that's gonna get her
That sounds
knifed in
good.
the middle of the night.
So could
Yeah, Malia
I?
wasn't really trying to wrestle or anything, she just wanted to trip Farah.
So
Alright.
what did you want me to roll for that? I was.
Athletics.
It is athletics.
Yep.
16 is my low one.
16 is your low one. What's your armor class, Mars?
Are we still being... Wait, no, wait. That feast thing didn't last any longer, right?
That didn't help your armor class anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Armor class was... I think it actually went up when I did that dragon thing, so it's at 18 now.
your hit points went up by 1, so you should still be at...
17?
Yeah. So, alright, you're gonna try... So you're gonna chase after her down into the ship. Running through as Farah and Malia wrestle to try to get in there, and Tia calmly walks around looking for the right place. And as this happens...
That sounds like
Um,
us.
Yeah,
Catamus
it does.
Probably just
Catamus
doing
is
it for
going
shits
to
and giggles, she
lean
thinks
down.
it's funny.
and mutter to Duchess. That was the second floor, right? Alright, I'll get on it immediately. And as you go and wrestle throughout the ship and go and find your bearings, down on the main deck, Viceland and Edagon look up at the ship, hearing the commotion. They're quite energetic, aren't they?
Malia's
Yeah.
just gonna laugh her ass off. Manic laughter floats over the edge.
Probably just from Mars, you'll hear... Ah!
Do they remind you of someone? Yeah, that was a long time ago. You've heard about what's happening in the West. Yeah. But that ain't our problem. If you say so, old friend. And with that, we will fade out as you continue to wrestle and fight for rooms on the Grand Duchess, your new skyship.
Woo!
And
Mally's
with that, I
gonna-
think we're going to call episode 1 of Generic Fantasy Setting Season 3 done.
Sounds
Got
good.
I have been trying to give you guys a transit method forever. And if you remember, I frickin' set this up in Season 2 when you're like, what's that,
Oh yeah.
Tia?
Yeah,
And I'm
no, I
like,
remember.
nothing, it's not
No,
ready for you.
yeah.
You haven't proved that you get the keys yet.
No.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. All right, so that's going to be it for us tonight, guys. I will try my best to get a layout. It's hard to find images of airships and skyships that aren't copyrighted.
Mhm.
And I'm not that good of a doodler. So if anybody here... Oh, that's fine. That's fine, Probe Daddy. You're allowed to be here. Ooh, that's a sentence I wasn't expecting to say. All right, so, hey, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 1 of season 3 of Generic Fantasy Setting. This season is going to be really, really big and really, really...
I'm excited.
I'm sorry in advance for everything that is to come, but hey, that's how D&D Chronicles go when they start out silly.
Yeah, that's true.
Drama.
Trauma. It's time for trauma and drama. Hope you guys enjoy it.
Total Drama Island.
Total drama. And we're going with skyship, not airship, because skyship sounds more like our thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
This does have cannons. They're not particularly useful against anything that isn't flying.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And theoretically, it can be a boat. However, I like to use the Futurama school of spacecraft and aircraft, which is, oh no, we're going over 50 atmospheres of pressure. Well, how many
Gigawatts.
atmospheres can we take? Well, this is a spaceship, so 1 or less.
Oh no.
I love it. All right, thank you guys for tuning in so
That's
much. We will see you
good.
next time. See you next Wednesday on Generic Fantasy Setting number 17735. And hey, if you are bored, don't forget that this week we have Werewolf of the Forsaken on Friday at 7 p.m. If you're into the World of Darkness, Chronicles of Darkness, it's going to be a great one. And we have nothing on Saturday or Sunday this weekend because it's a birthday weekend for one of us, so we're taking it off. And
Happy
we will
birthday.
be back on Monday.
Yeah,
with
we will.
Episode 1 of Rime of the Frost Maiden, which is dope, and is going to be our session 0 is up on VOD right now on Twitch, and will be up tomorrow at noon on YouTube.
Nice.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, it's already up. So anyway, we will see you later. Thanks everybody. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Happy early birth. Thank you, Probe Daddy.
Thanks, Probe Daddy.
Thanks, Probe Daddy. Anyway, good to see you there, man. I hope you enjoyed. I'm assuming Probe Daddy. I'll use masculine pronouns because Probe Daddy. But I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you want to watch some more gaming stuff, give us a follow. And come back and say hi. It'd definitely be hard to forget you.
That's true.
See you later, dude.
Unforgettable.
Unforgettable.